What's good, yo? We back. It's RTTV
Podcast.
If it's your first time here, I promise you definitely won't be your
No.
last. So make sure you kill, murder, and
Smash
that subscribe button. And guys, welcome back for the first podcast of the year.
2026.
We live right now on YouTube. We live right now on TikTok.
Fact.
And we live on everywhere else too. So shout out to everybody that's rocking with us. And today, guys, we have a special guest.
Yeah.
Someone that got the internet going crazy.
Talk to
Someone that got anime talks going crazy.
What else?
Someone that be kicking ass in Super Smash.
What
crazy.
else?
He's better than what
Talking
else?
about the man, the myth, and JD the Legend.
Thank you. Thanks
Nice.
for having me on, guys.
I like that one. Man.
You want to let the people know your actual name?
Yeah. Well, my name's Shola. Nigerian born. So
IG.
yeah, man.
Nigerian.
Nigerian man.
So, are you Igbo? Are you Yoruba?
Nah,
that's a great question.
I'm Ishikiri. So
never
yeah. So it's a smaller tribe. So we were. My dad was telling me it's like still royalty in a sense. And this might be crazy to admit, but they're the only tribe that wasn't enslaved actually as well.
Yeah, that.
So-
This is Black History Month, and we're giving y'all some real cultural lessons.
Want to repeat that one more
Nah,
time?
it was so. All I know about the Ishikiri tribe is I know we're royalty, one of the only tribes that were never enslaved as well. And then my mom is Urobo, so that's kind of mixed. But so I'm not Yoruba, not Igbo, which is normally the ones that people normally know. So
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
luxurious
That's
Nigerian.
Hey,
different.
man,
That's
it's
different.
low Hollywood.
All
It's low
right.
Hollywood. Just a little bit.
Question for you in regards to that: does your tribe have its own language, or do you guys speak another tribe's language? Because I know somebody who's not Igbo or Yoruba,
Yeah.
but he speaks Yoruba.
Yes, they still speak so they do speak Yoruba.
Okay.
We obviously speak English as well, and then
Okay.
Pidgin English is like mainly what people are speaking as
Mhm.
well.
Okay.
So,
All right. Cool.
yeah.
Awesome. You going back?
So I was there 2 years ago, and yeah, probably why not?
Nice.
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's the
Hell yeah.
roots.
My boy JD Legend, man.
Yes, sir.
Glad you're here, bro. It's been a long time
Excited.
coming, man. Everybody been asking for this podcast, and I can't wait to hear what you got to say about all things across the board on anime, bro.
Yeah, I got a lot to say.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Wherever you want to start.
So first, we're just gonna get a little bit more about you. The first, we learn your nationality. How many, and if you've been to Nigeria, and where are you from in the United States? Like, oh, actually, you have a lot.
Yeah. Where's he
Okay.
from?
Where were you actually born first?
So I was born in the UK. I was born in Hertfordshire, just kind of right outside London. We lived there for 6 years, and then I moved to Delaware. So I grew up in Delaware for most of my life, like 20 plus years, and now I'm in the DMV area.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
So you were young when you moved, but was it a big difference for you when you first moved?
Yeah, it was. Like England is a lot smaller. Everything's tighter. I mean, food is healthier there in general.
For sure.
And when you're moving in with an accent, people are looking at you different. You're like, oh yeah, you real fancy and all that. Now it's gone. Everyone's like, oh, he boring now. So it's a whole different vibe. But I think I was too young to kind of notice like the social differences.
Yeah.
So now I'm just used to American culture in general.
And coming from Delaware, I'm not sure exactly where is Delaware on the map. Is it?
Right under Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, still East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're like attached to Philly.
Okay, so how is it growing up in Delaware? I actually never met someone from Delaware.
Ain't nothing going on in there, man. Delaware is just Delaware's Delaware. Like, if you want to raise a family, have 2 kids, and just relax, send your kid to school, peaceful. That's Delaware.
That's the
If
settled
you're
down
looking,
area.
yeah, it's the settled down area. If you're looking for anything exciting, you don't want to be in Delaware. It's very straightforward, but they are expanding a lot. So like things are happening. Like you got a Wawa on every corner now. They're renovating everything. The Christiana Mall was like light when I was there. Now it's completely expanded, like it's an actual attraction now. So Delaware is growing, but it's still Delaware. And I love it. That's home. So no issues.
I ain't gonna lie, Delaware is different though, because I feel like malls in general been getting like smaller everywhere I see them.
Yeah.
So the fact that theirs is expanding,
It's
different
expanded,
over
bro.
there.
It keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delaware
so-
getting some money over there.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
there's
yo-
money in Delaware. There's money.
Last time I went to the mall, they shut down half the stores.
Oh, that's crazy. Nah, it's not. They opening new ones up. So in Delaware, they don't have a lot of they don't have heavy taxes on corporations and banks.
Okay.
So you see a lot of the big banking having offices and corporate offices in Delaware. So that's where there's a lot of money that's being pumped in there.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like the cost of living in Delaware, is it like expensive? Is it cheap? Is it in the middle?
It depends on the area. So like in Wilmington, it's starting to go up because they're trying to renovate Wilmington next, which is like the main city where everything's at. You can find really cheap areas in Delaware. You can find super expensive. So it's like right in the middle of the pack. Like if you want to have a comfortable life, you can go to Delaware. You can find a pretty nice spot.
Word.
So y'all like since y'all so close to Pennsylvania, y'all like Steelers fans or like Philadelphia Eagle fans? Like
got the
Um,
green
he
on.
rocking the green.
Okay,
like,
so look, they're not gonna like it. I never liked Philly fans. I
Mm.
never
Ah,
did.
that's it. I'm not mad
I just
at you.
think, I think Philly fans one of the worst fans out there.
Oh,
Damn.
I'm
They're
not mad at
terrible
It is
you.
people.
not always
Nah,
sunny in
it's-
Philadelphia.
Listen. Look. So it's crazy because I'm a fraud as well. Because when I lived in Philly for 3 years. So when I was in Philly, I supported the Eagles mainly because Jalen Hurts. You know, we support our brothers out here. So I'm just like, all right, I like Jalen Hurts. But back then when I was in school, Donovan McNabb, T.O., they just yapping in my ear constantly. My parents became Cowboy fans. I don't know why they chose. Don't ask me why. Because
Cowboys.
it's weird. My dad loved Terrell Owens, and everybody hated Terrell Owens. So in my house, we all celebrated the Cowboys. We celebrated T.O. When I go to school, everybody hates T.O. Everybody hates the Cowboys. So
Yeah.
every time the Eagles doing well, I got kids screaming in my ear, yelling, throwing things. And you know, as a child, you internalize that. So you just get a little trauma, and you're just like, you know what, man, these Philly fans, I'm good with them, right? And then also I grew up with the Sixers fans and the process era. So you can imagine how they are. They're being trash, and it's trust the process, trust the process. Ben Simmons, and I'm just like, come on, man. So like, you understand? Like, I've seen how they were firsthand. So after a while, I'm like, Philly fans are crazy. They're delusional. They don't know what they're talking about. But if you're one of them, they're the best fans ever. If you love Philly, nobody better than Philly fans. But everybody else hates Philly fans. So like, I fell in the middle there. And I think the only Philly team I kind of like is the Phillies.
Mhm.
I like the baseball team. Yeah, I had time for the Phillies. I liked them when they won the World Series. I supported them. So, yeah. So if I had to pick, I'm more aligned with the Baltimore Ravens, actually. I was Ed Reed. I loved Ed Reed as a kid.
Shout out Ed Reed.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, Baltimore's close enough to Delaware for me to be, you know, to be acceptable. So,
Yeah, I think it's tough to be a Cowboys fan in Philly.
Oh, my
Because
God.
that's diehard hate right
Yeah,
there.
no, it's torture, man.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like Dallas is like one of them harder, them fan bases that like just go way too hard.
Yeah.
I know how you feel because I'm a Colts fan and I'm from New England, and I was a Colts fan during the Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning beef. And how you feel about Philly fans is how I felt about Patriots fans at the time.
Yep.
It was absolutely terrible. I hated
tell them
Patriots.
who you was rooting for this year, Jerry.
Who else? I actually rooted for the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I actually wanted them to win because my thing is like they hadn't been to the Super Bowl since Tom Brady had been the quarterback, right? And I like Drake May. I thought he was cool, but he also played terrible in the Super Bowl. So
Terrible.
it was absolutely abysmal how he played in that Super Bowl. So yeah,
Shout out to all the Patriots fans out there. Shout out to all the
I'm still a Colts fan, though.
Seahawks,
Yeah.
Seahawk fans out there, man. Super Bowl wasn't the greatest, but right now, what we seen this weekend was if you try, just keep trying again, man. If you made it there, you might have failed, but you still got a chance to go back. So shout out to Drake May and all the Patriot fans out there. We appreciate all y'all.
It was
Nice.
a
Goes out
tough
to
day to
Josh
be a
Allen, too.
Patriot fan, but shout out Bad Bunny and shout out Bo Nix because we would have had a way better Super Bowl.
True.
Thank you.
And
A man of culture. A man of culture, goddamn.
so, being from Delaware and then transitioning to the DMV, what do you see the changes is being from the DMV now, living in the DMV as well?
So it's been 6 months. Still getting used to everything.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
just moved out.
Yeah, but I like the area in general because I'm more in the Virginia side of the DMV, Northern Virginia. So the area's like everyone seems like everybody got a job. Everyone's not to say other people didn't have a job in Philly, Delaware, but it's like
was not working.
I got here and I said, wait, people, what?
No, that's crazy.
People
Nah,
got
I ain't mean it
jobs
like
over
that. In the sense, that, like,
wait.
because everyone's like government workers, it seems like a lot more people are more like professional, corporate. There's a lot more families there, so you're seeing like a lot of young professionals. You're seeing kids at the bus stop, even in the city, kids at the bus stop going to school. That's not something I was used to seeing, so I'm just seeing a lot more. It's like quiet, but everything's more together. Everything's like peaceful, productive. In a sense, it can be a little boring at times, but if you just take the metro to DC, you're gonna see everything you want to see. So it's been interesting. I'm still getting used to it as well. There's a lot of different cultures that I did not expect. I'll be real where I was at. I just thought I'd see a bunch of white people. Instead, I've been seeing Ethiopians, a lot of Hispanics, Asians. It's just like, man, like you don't just see one color. You see everything. Obviously, you see a lot of black people. So I'm like, this is nice. Yeah.
Because I heard the DMV is really because when you said the working thing, they said that it's really known for people going there to work, and then a lot of people after like 5-7 years they end up leaving
Yes.
the DMV.
Yeah.
because I think they said the basketball team and the football teams have a hard time like attracting fans because of that. So that wasn't a diss when he was saying that job thing. It's actually known for DMV having a lot of people that are working. Yeah. So before we get into all the good stuff, how you started as a content creator and all that, we just want to know first is what are some of your hobbies that has nothing to do with YouTube, nothing to do with anime, that's probably some people don't know, like some hobbies that you like to do.
Okay, so I'm big into. Obviously, I love sports. I grew up with sports. Big sports guy. I played soccer as a kid. Grew up playing soccer. That was my thing. So I'm a big Liverpool fan. Like Premier League, I watch that every Saturday, Sunday. They ruining my life right now. So if you're a Liverpool fan, I'm sorry. It's we won the league last year. Imagine.
Shout out to Salah.
Yeah, man, that's my GOAT.
He's a beast.
And now we're trash. So it's just like it just comes with the territory. I play tennis as well. I played
tennis.
Yeah. When I was in high school, I played tennis. From like ages 14 to like 18, I loved watching tennis as well. With my parents, that was the thing we did. So he was watching like Roger Federer and Nadal. I was a big Nadal guy. Like that's my guy. So that we was talking about Formula One earlier. As a kid, I loved Formula One.
Oh, you was watching.
Yeah,
F1.
no, like I was. So,
that's hard,
and
bro.
then I fell off in like the 2010s. So the whole Lewis Hamilton era, all of that, Verstappen now. I wasn't even a part of that. But recently, after the F1 movie, I was like, I should probably go back. And now that I'm back, Lewis Hamilton dating no Kardashian. I'm finding out the Ferrari or like the Cowboys. Ferrari was them back then. I was like 20 years they ain't won nothing. I couldn't believe it. So big sports fan, just in general. I just love watching good sports. And then recently I got into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It was last year. And then I hurt my knee a little bit, so I've had to take a break from training, but I'm trying to get back into it in March. But that's something recent. My boy put me on. And, you know, when you've never done combat sports before, you're like, am I soft? Because I never really fought. I'm not really a fighter at all. So when I do it, I'm like, this is going to test who I am as a man. Like, can I really get physical? And when I did it, it was like I understood that I can, throw my weight around. Even though, and the thing is, like, because of the weight class I'm in, where it's like, you're the short, stocky guy. They're not gonna put you with the skinny dudes that doing jujitsu. You want to face the 6'7" guy. So I'm getting folded like a lawn chair out there. But it taught me to get back up. Like that's the one thing that I learned is like if you lose, get up and just last longer next time, right? So that was big for me. So I've been trying to like expand interest. I'm trying to learn how to cook a little bit more. I'm trying, man. I'm trying new things. Like
well versed. That's what's up. Jumping in things that you're uncomfortable with, getting comfortable with. I mean, that's dope that you're even going against people that's bigger than you and stuff like that. So people out there trying to test Jay, he'll whoop your ass, bro.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, bro.
I keep telling them
it's not sweet.
Like, hey, it's not, you know what I'm saying?
It's not sweet. Ain't no sugar in this Kool-Aid. You feel me?
That's it.
As an F1 fan, I'm somebody who like I agree with you. I love sports in general. Like honestly, like last year was the first year that I ever like watched a decent amount of tennis. Like I was telling them, I started watching Naomi Osaka in the U.S. Open, I think it was at that time, and I just watched the Australian Open. That was like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, yo, I don't know how I can get into any sport, but as somebody that watches F1, how did you feel about the movie? Do you feel like it portrayed it in a good way?
I think it's like because I've been so far removed from F1 for a while. I just saw it and I was able to watch it kind of as a casual, and it was like really exciting. But I know the depth in which F1 gets into, I don't think it's the best representation. But for anyone that just wants to be like, oh, F1's really cool and really interesting, I think it's the perfect movie. It's because you still get that experience of how the certain dynamic between two partners on the same team, how it can really be like that. Because as I've been doing research on the F1 season now and I'm seeing what's going on with McLaren and Piastri and Norris, I'm like, oh, this is kind of similar to the movies where they compete with each other. They're not really on the same page. So I just thought it was good in general, but mainly more for the casuals than the hardcore F1 fans.
So what was the element that was missing then? Because you said that there's more depth when it comes to the F1 sport itself.
I think they focused on the engineering a lot, but I feel like the engineering gets into a lot more depth than it did. Okay. I think we're more focusing on how it would make, I think it's Brad Pitt, the dude, like how he can race, how he wants to race, but I think it's a little bit more nuanced than it presented, but you can't get too deep because people are not going to understand. Even me, I'm struggling sometimes when I'm looking through it. I'm like, oh, there's so much going on.
It is a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, it was. So I like the idea of the racing atmosphere, though. Like, they showed you kind of a little bit of the history of racing, and I'm just different types of racing. So it felt more like a racing movie than an F1 movie. Yeah.
So outside of sports, are there any TV shows that you're rocking with right now?
Many. Many. Peaky Blinders is the one that I'm rewatching right now.
Blinders.
That's man. That's Arthur Shelby. Alfie Solomon is my guy. Like that guy's hilarious. Tom Hardy. Obviously Game of Thrones. I haven't watched the newest one yet. I know y'all been reacting to it, but I gotta.
It's fire.
I knew it's gas. It's amazing.
I gotta tap in on that. I've been watching shows I haven't seen in a while. Sopranos is one that I really love. That's one that I got into. And then I've kind of got back into watching anime as of lately. I'm rewatching Monster. Obviously, I know we're gonna talk about anime later, but you're talking about TV shows. It's really just been like the war movies that we was talking about earlier.
Yep.
All Quiet on the Western Front, Fury.
Yep.
Some documentaries that I've been getting into as well because I've been on this history kick where I was like, all right, well, I want to learn about Genghis Khan and learning how Genghis Khan was
That money.
wilding. And yeah, it was crazy just learning about world history and going like I don't really know what was going on with World War I. I had a crazy embarrassing moment on my stream where I mentioned I was like Hitler was in World War I, right? And I was like, yo, are you stupid? Yeah, nah. I noticed someone in my chat now. He laughing and he was like, "Are you stupid?" Like I was like, "Oh, I gotta study my history before I get cooked out here." So
That's crazy.
ever since that just made me real interested in world history, going back to the Assyrians and everything that's been going on. So it's been it's mainly just been documentaries, TV shows that catch my interest, and I'm a big true crime type of guy. So like, I watched Narcos. I've been big on Narcos.
Narcos is fire.
Anything involving a drug cartel, mafia. Like
you love
The
my
Irishman
mafia
is my favorite movie. So like,
Word.
I'm
What movie?
really
What?
The Irishman.
Irishman.
Oh,
Oh, okay, that was a great movie.
I love
that
that
was
movie.
a great movie.
seen that.
Yeah.
I know for sure I never seen that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's mainly been it.
Word. That's what's your favorite mafia movie?
The Irishman.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Prior to
Outside of
that,
that
because
one,
it's fairly new. Newer.
Well, The Godfather, obviously, but
Okay.
if I want to pick like a unique pick, Goodfellas is really good. I
Yeah.
love Goodfellas.
Oh, yeah.
There were, Sopranos is a show that, everybody wants us to watch. You said you watched it a few times now.
Mhm.
Is that like top,
100%.
like better than like The Wire, like?
So I got a secret. I never finished The Wire. I'm on season 2.
Okay.
With all the porting and it kind of got slow. So for me, I'm biased. I'm always going to say The Sopranos because Sopranos is classic television. Like if you love mafia movies and you haven't seen The Sopranos, like everything that you saw in the mafia movies, it's in The Sopranos, but it's in like daily life where
That's fine.
they got this thing where it's like it's so funny, but they're not trying to make you laugh. It's just crazy. Like they're just like you hear the dumbest thing ever. You're like, yo, he just said that, and they just move on to the next scene. No jokes, no laughter, nothing. So like, Sopranos got so many scenes like that. And then Tony Soprano, I think when you notice actors and how good an actor is, watch The Sopranos and then watch James Gandolfini. Does not sound anything like his character at all. He literally puts on a completely different persona, and you think he's actually Tony Soprano. Bro, it's a different human being, man.
I feel you.
Yeah, so
It's crazy because that's one of those shows that I feel like a lot of us, I know myself especially, like, I want to watch it, but I've been waiting to watch it together because I know it's going to be one of them shows that I feel like the reaction is going to be worth me waiting to watch it all together.
oh, 100%.
Because I know that, like, as a kid, that was, like, one of those few shows that I think, like, cultural phenomenon, like HBO prime time, like people going crazy with HBO at that time. So shout out to Sopranos because it really seemed like it helped build that whole network.
And it's
That's
authentic too,
100%,
bro.
yeah.
They even had like an ex-mafia person
Yes.
in the show.
Yes.
To keep the level of authenticity within it.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
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 I did not know that at all.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, man.
It's
The guy
raw,
that
bro.
plays Silvio, one of the popular characters, he's not even an actor. He was just like I think he was a musician or a music star, and they just had him on there. He plays one of the best roles too, like completely. So there's a lot in there. There's a lot of lore in there.
Keeps it going. So
That's
shout,
fire.
shout
One
out to
day-
everybody in the chat. They want us to
One day.
watch that. Shout out to everybody that's on Patreon.
Facts.
Everyone on our Patreon gets to pick the shows that we watch, so we appreciate y'all. So if y'all on Patreon and y'all agree with JD Legend about Sopranos, make sure you go comment, spam that, and be like, yo, we need the Sopranos. We need the Sopranos. So shout out to you guys. And now we going to get into something that brings a lot of us together. Shout out to the whole entire community. We're
Facts.
talking about the whole anime community. And anime, as of right now, we know is very, very popular. Probably one of the popular it's ever been. But what is your experience? Like, when did you first get into anime, and how was your experience navigating that in your life?
So my story was when I first moved from England, actually, to United States. I have a core memory of us being in that apartment, and on the television there was Sailor Moon on the TV. And I remember as a kid just watching Sailor Moon and just locked in. And I was like, oh, this is fire. Like, I didn't know what was going on, but it was cool. The girls were transforming and everything like that, and tuxedo mask and all that. So, like, so for me, it was funny because most kids, like, they start off with Dragon Ball Z and they see, for me, it was the Sailor Moon. So I used to watch Sailor Moon every time it would come on the screen. Didn't follow it episodically, and then DBZ started. And then I saw DBZ, and it was like me and my cousin, everybody grew up this way where it's like, all right, you play fighting and you pretending you turn to Super Saiyan, you go in the closet, you think you're in the hyperbolic time chamber, come out stronger, you still lose, like things like that. But it was really just Toonami. It was this anime being on the television. One of the first things I ever did when I moved to a new country. So ever since then, it was just embedded in my heart. And then when Goku turned Super Saiyan, man, that was it. I remember that moment. I was grounded. Like, I wasn't even supposed to be there. And I'm peeking through the door because he was going to turn Super Saiyan. My cousin's out here watching, yelling. I'm out here just locked up.
That's bad funny.
And I saw it, and I remember this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. So ever since then, it's just been anime, man. Toonami on the weekends, 4Kids,
Four
4Kids,
Kids.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Cardcaptor Sakura.
Ooh, that's a deep pool right there.
So it's just
Yeah.
like I was really, and then Prince of Tennis was one of the earliest animes that I got into as well. So yeah, that was the start.
So I got a question for you. If you had to pick between 4Kids, well, Fox Kids, or we could say 4Kids, and Kids WB, which one are you picking?
Ooh, that's a powerful question. Okay,
Powerful.
no, it is because like I got core memories in both. So it's just like, I mean, it's got to be 4Kids, and the reason I'm picking 4Kids is because of 4Kids One Piece. And Jersey Sanji.
Interesting.
You remember Sanji's dub
Lollipop?
on 4Kids with
I
the
do.
Italian accent, the sleazy Jersey accent, and Lollipop? I'll never forget it. That's why I love Sanji. It's because of that.
Wow.
It was so funny to see him talk that way.
And the intro for 4Kids is fire.
The intro was fire back in the day.
Yo, funny fact, we actually used to sing the intro. When we first started reacting to One Piece, we sang that intro every episode.
Yeah.
At least so 60. Maybe 60.
I think more, bro.
Nah, I feel like it was longer
It
than
was,
that.
it was for a long time. I don't know when we stopped.
Yeah, I don't
It got exhausting. That's
It got
right.
It ain't got over
exhausted,
100.
yeah.
I think
Somebody in the
Nah,
chat,
I'll
let us
put-
know,
I
yo.
put money it wasn't over episode.
Dream it.
Check episode 100.
I used
Yeah,
to sing it
we
all the time.
sang that.
I don't think it was past.
Not over a year, bro. He was sitting there for
It might have been.
I don't know.
I really don't remember when we stopped.
I remember that couch. At least when we were shooting there, he was singing that.
And
that-
crazy because we used to react to One Piece one episode at a time in the beginning.
Right.
So we'd get together in a day, probably shoot like 8 episodes, and we sang that high energy
Like,
8 times in a row.
every time.
Dreaming. Don't give it up.
let's go. We back RTTV. Gotta go. Dream.
Yo, Chad, let us know what episode we
They
stopped
said
at.
somebody said about 87.
All right.
So
Really?
we stopped around
87 is
87.
crazy.
Is that a
Still.
fact?
Especially without a timer, it felt like it was more than 100. That's probably why.
Man,
Yo,
I respect it.
Jay, I gotta ask you a quick question because this has been something that we've been doing in the studio recently, and you said that it was a powerful question. Kids WB and 4Kids. So do you remember WB yourself?
I was waiting for that. I don't. What was that? What was that?
Roddy, break that down.
I can ask the chat. Chad, do you remember the slogan? Do you remember this WB slogan? He said he picked Fox Kids. So
But he said it was a powerful question, which
That's
means he
cool.
watched a lot
I
of
love
bowls.
But he
WB
still picked
17.
Fox
Yeah.
though. So
But
regardless of what, that's like he picked his favorite was a WB.
Yo.
But chat. There's a lot of people in the chat. Guys, do you remember the slogan on Kids WB where it was WB yourself?
I'm convinced the aired from.
Yo,
I didn't-
WB yourself.
Yo, I'm convinced
But
Robbie's watching
he
one of
tryna-
the AI videos. They got the voice in the back. And WB, they came up with WB.
Bro, Rob made that
It's
video.
funny. It's funny because the way
Chat, everybody's gonna be like, yo, he did.
Bro, Rob
the way
remember
this started though, was
I remember.
Rob was just playing WB yourself, like the whole commercial, and he's like Wells, because Wells is more Kids WB. He's like, Wells, do you remember WB yourself? Jerry, do you remember WB yourself? And I'm like, nah.
Like, what the hell?
And then
what
Wells
the hell
was
is
like,
that?
and then Wells
Yeah.
is like, no, like what? And then,
You even, that's not your
Yeah.
favorite. That wasn't really
That
your
was a
favorite.
he's like, that's not your thing.
That's not Fox is his favorite. So you know Digimon or Pokemon.
Digimon is good.
Pokemon wasn't on there.
Between those two?
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, I love Digimon, man.
Thank
Let's
you.
go!
Let's go.
Yeah. Because for me, the Digimon I love the most is the one with the cards. You know,
The third
Oh,
season. The
third
third
season.
season.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The X.
Yeah. Do you know the way they was
modified?
Yeah, that was hard.
Stitch evolution.
And evolution of it, the way they changed the characters, and I think someone said too, Pikachu and Gurumon.
Agumon.
Agumon. Agumon's transformation is so legendary. Pikachu's just did not evolve.
Just Pikachu.
Yeah, I was just about that too.
Yeah, he did
Like
it.
yo, so how did you how old were you when you first watched? Like how old were you when you were watching these animes on Toonami? Like in school, were people cool, were cool talking about it, or people were hating on it?
It was like from 7 up. I started really young.
You watched Prince of Tennis around that time too?
That was like 10, 12 around that time. When Prince of Tennis. So, like once Toonami was settled in, that's when I started watching.
And that's what
when I
got you
was
into
playing
tennis?
too. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what got me into tennis.
That's fire.
My
yo.
parents watched tennis and then watching Prince of Tennis, and I'm like, Dad, I want to play tennis. Like it just
That's ill. That's ill.
And in school, yeah, it wasn't about it, man. You were a nerd. They make fun of you for it, but at the same time, I didn't really help myself. I was, Naruto running and all that. So it's just like
Naruto running
You can
is
be cool about it or not.
hilarious.
Now, most of the time, I had like friends. We used to play Budokai all the time. Budokai too.
Mm.
So like, I go over to my friend's house. We're playing Budokai. We're playing Smash. So I have my own little niche of friends.
Yep.
And when you growing up with Nigerian cousins, we all like anime. Like that's what we did. We all like Dragon Ball Z. All the parents know Dragon Ball Z. So, it was like you get bullied for it, but it wasn't bad. Where it's just like, oh my God, I got that syndrome. Like, oh, now everyone's on it. But it wasn't popular to talk about. No one really talked about it. If someone mentioned it, it was more of a in passing. Like, oh yeah, there's the show I like called Bleach. I was like, oh, you like Bleach? He's like, yeah, actually, I like Naruto too. Oh, word? Actually, I just like anime. I was like, oh, okay, all right, yeah. So it was kind of that same vibe.
That's fire because me in high school, I had a friend here that 4 years in high school, we did everything together. We never ever talked about anime. We never talked about we watching this and that. I guess we were too cool.
Too cool.
We were popular guys, but we never talked about it. Joel and me.
Yeah.
4 years in high school,
I
we
don't
never
know
had
why.
a conversation about
I don't know.
not
I
even
watched
Dragon
all the-
Ball Z.
I can talk
But
about
you-
anything besides anime.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Bro, we never brought it up. Like chilling with each other. There was never. I never knew Joel watch Yu Yu Hakusho or Ronin Kenshin. None of that stuff.
Yeah,
until
that's
we were
true.
older. That's
Nah,
crazy.
Yo,
I think-
y'all would clearly just leave where we was all chilling together and start watching at home and just not talking about
As soon
it.
as they got away from each other.
Yeah.
All right, anime time.
All right, I can't wait
I
for
thought
Robbie
it
to
just
go
wasn't a
home.
thing
You
that
know
y'all
what?
watch
You
is
know what? I'm
Ronin Kenshin,
bugging.
yo.
Actually, it's even worse than that. I made it seem like I met him in high school. Middle school. Because middle school, I was actually going home and watching it. Middle school, we hung out. We never talked about Dragon Ball Z or Naruto. Because
I don't know about Dragon Ball Z. I think that's like
But we never did. I don't
we
remember
never
ever
talked
having a
about. I
conversation.
think we had a
with you.
conversation.
I
About
ain't gonna lie. I never
anything beyond that.
But I
I
don't-
feel you. But
I never. I'm telling you, I don't remember having conversations with anyone around that time about Dragon Ball Z. Really, about maybe Super Saiyan, maybe that. But
yeah.
I didn't know you like Vegeta, like none of that. So
Whose fault was it?
It was neither of their faults.
So you
and I'm gonna give it. I'm
were
gonna
both-
give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt because I didn't learn later on in my life that I had friends that I went to high school with that liked anime until I went to visit one of my friends like some years ago, and he's like, "Yo, I've watched all of One Piece." I'm like, "You were watching it in high school?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Huh?" We were on the football team together too, and it was like I'm talking to him about it, and I'm just like, "You watched anime?" Like I learned later on that that just wasn't a thing that you talked with people, especially because for me, I went to a different high school, so I'm meeting new different people. I had my group of friends that like that stuff in the neighborhood, but in high school, it was like football. It was football. It was girls. It was sports. It was where am I going to college?
Music and girls.
yeah.
We just had too much.
We were music nerds for sure, though.
So wait, so London, there was no like anime scene at that. I mean, granted, you was really young at that time frame, so there was, at that time you didn't remember anything of anime at that like.
Not really. It was. I remember cartoons. I used to watch Boomerang back then.
Hey.
So I don't know if you ever heard of the cartoon SWAT Cats.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
That was my show as a kid. I loved SWAT Cats as a kid. So I was watching cartoons, Tom and Jerry, Thomas the Tank Engine, all of that. So I moved to the States when I was 6. So I was still kind of in that early phase. That's the only thing I remember is those 3 shows.
You said SWAT cats. You're cultured.
Yeah, bro. underrated, man. I still remember the theme
Underrated,
song. I still
yeah.
hear it in my head, man. Like,
Yo, shout out Swatcast.
The era of Yu Yu Hakusho and Rurouni Kenshin, how did that impact you? Or did you watch those at that time?
so I only got up to the Dark Continent for Yu Yu Hakusho, and that's recent.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I've never watched Kenshin.
Oh.
Surprise, my brother.
Yeah,
So
no,
what
I
you
know.
watch on Toonami?
So I was watching the Big O,
Yeah, that's
Gundam
so-
Wing.
Gundam Wing.
I'm a Gundam guy. Like, I'm a mecha kid. So, like, I grew up watching Gundam Wing, the Big O, Samurai Champloo, Bleach, Prince of Tennis, obviously
Zoids?
One Piece. Zoids a little bit.
Okay.
Like, I got into Zoids a little bit. And I feel like there's another show I'm forgetting that was on.
Bobo.
Yes, I watched.
I said I was joking.
hated
I was
that
joking.
show.
I
Gundam
hated that
Bobo.
show.
I watched so much Bobo.
That's
I did like the theme song. I hated the show though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated that show too.
Yeah, so Bobo. But Kenshin and Hakusho, like, I remember seeing them, and I remember watching it. So, you know, when you're watching something in passing,
Yeah.
I watched them in passing, but I never sat down and actually watched any of them.
Damn, you gotta get to it, bro. Because even the live action adaptations for Kenshin,
Amazing.
it's like
Bro.
it's literally that to me is one of the best adaptations of an anime in the history.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, it's samurai, so it's like, how hard do you have to go to like replicate that and stuff? So that's
True.
why I can say it's one of the best.
Yeah, and
for sure.
my mods in my Discord, they're big Kenshin guys, and they keep telling me, bro, you gotta watch Kenshin. You gotta watch the OVA at least. Like, just watch Kenshin.
Yeah, the
man.
OVA.
I heard the OVA was
Betrayal?
fire. Yeah, I heard it was
Gosh,
fire.
yo,
Yeah,
but
so
Tosai.
I'm definitely gonna give it a chance. It's coming up for sure.
They have a remake. They
do.
Yeah.
Well,
That's, the
of
new-
Kenshin,
of
right?
Kenshin.
Yeah, so he's trying to get me to watch that now, and I'm probably going to. For real, I ain't gonna lie, I had an agenda against Hakusho. I was calling it mid for a long time because I just never watched it. Yeah, man. It was like, yo, Yusuke to go. I'm like, Yusuke's mid. What are you talking about?
Hold on.
Like,
I need you to elaborate on these because I know my boy JD Legend is known for these agendas. What's that mean for people that don't know what that means?
Wow. Okay, that's a loaded question. I mean, what is agenda? Agenda is really just when you have a take, and it's like there's some truth to it, but you're really being satirical with it at the same time.
Okay.
So, like, for example, I say Yu Yu Hakusho is mid. It's obviously not mid. People love Yu Yu Hakusho. It's one of the cornerstone animes. But from what I watched, it was aight. So I'm like, it's mid. Like, you just say it's mid and you just go with it. Somebody gives you a logical argument about it, and you're just like, yeah, but look at the animation. It's trash. And that's it. And you just don't even engage in nothing. Like, it can be, as long as you carry it in a way where it's mainly humorous for the most part, it should be okay. The only problem with agenda is that sometimes it's not humorous. Sometimes people can get a little out of hand.
Facts.
But it's really more about satire. It's just making a joke. And then when you get into certain series, when we talk about JJK, I don't know if you've seen some of the memes that have come out about JJK with like Megumi being Potential Man.
To be in what?
Yeah.
Potential.
Okay, so you guys don't know that. It'll be
they're
spoilers,
not-
so I'm not gonna get.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
far.
yeah. I was gonna, yeah. Because
But so,
they're only
yeah,
anime.
yeah, and I mean, so like, think about all the memes from NBA Twitter, soccer Twitter, and they come into the anime community. So any character that you don't like, I heard somebody in here don't like Zoro, for example. You
He
see,
has an agenda
I'm
against
literally
it.
that's
about
an
to say, I
agenda.
think
That's
the wrong
right.
guy.
Yeah,
That's
that's an agenda.
Basically saying gotta be
Facts.
satirical.
Yeah,
That
that's
agenda went too
Some
far.
people, sometimes it's satire, sometimes it's serious. Like, for the most part, when I push it, it's supposed to be satirical. If we're gonna have an actual debate about it, then it's not agenda, it's just my take. I try to separate that. It's really hard to do because when you do that, some people will try to troll back and say, "Oh, it's just my agenda." I'm like, "Nah, you just hate him, man. Like, that's not yeah." So it's a mix.
Yeah,
It's a
'cause
mix.
I feel that way about Ikatsuki.
Oh, you Akatsuki's
Oh no, that's an agenda.
That's
that's an agenda.
That's an
Yeah,
agenda.
That's an agenda.
Depending on the
that's what I
argument,
meant.
I'll
That's
be
not-
able to
okay,
tell.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I never say, yo, this is the reason why they're better. I never do.
Yeah, yeah.
I never ever give an explanation.
Oh, see, that's agenda then. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, I know.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's like,
Yeah,
no,
okay,
I think
agenda.
Zoro's not an agenda. That's how I feel. This one, I'm saying, this one, I never argue. I never like, yo, they're better because of A, B, and C. I just think people overhype them, and when I watch them, they're just okay.
He said he's just all right. I get it.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's my take. When I see a group that I like, I'm like, hey, they're up there with them. Like,
Yeah, Rob, we will be watching. It could be any anime,
Yeah.
and a new villain group comes on, and Rob is like, "Yo, they better than the Akatsuki."
Oh, that's crazy. Now it's
Yeah.
not- that is agenda.
Yeah, that's an agenda. Like, yo, it'll be the most random group too. Sometimes that you'll just be like, wait, based off of what? They're better than that guy.
We could be watching season 2, Windbreaker.
Right.
Yeah, like, yo, these new guys.
Yo, we could be watching.
Damn.
We could be watching Zootopia. You talk about the penguins. The Penguins are better than the Akatsuki. What? This isn't even anime. What?
I ain't gonna.
I hate that movie.
Yo, damn, Rob. Yo, that's an agenda, yo.
Nah,
I
that's
don't know.
Zootopia? That's one of the biggest
Zootopia.
agendas.
Zootopia.
I didn't even see Zootopia 2. That's the
He
crazy
never
I
said
meant to say.
Zootopia
I
one.
actually.
He's
Meant
talking about
to, it's funny. I said the
Talking about
Penguins.
the
I meant to
first
say
one.
Madagascar.
He's talking about the first one.
Oh, Zootopia fire, man. Like,
Zootopia 5. No, that's an agenda.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. That Corey Topanga agenda.
Yeah.
You see any couple on the screen?
Yeah.
Yo, F, they're better than Corey Topanga. I'm like, no, they not. No.
Nah, a lot of couples are though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, there's some couples in the world that are better than
Corey.
Corey
I
Topanga.
actually been watching them recently, and I told Pat
It's
yesterday.
official.
He said that yesterday. I
It's
said,
a
yo,
little
I actually believe that now. Yo.
Nah, real talk, the more I watch Corey and Topanga, they're not really a great couple.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah,
They're very
nah,
surface.
dude.
They're very
Bro,
surface
it's
of a
really
couple.
This new agenda. I ain't heard this before. I grew up on that. Now I ain't saying I eulogize them or anything like
Yeah.
that, but okay.
Like basically, like if my son had a relationship of like Corey and
I'll be
Topanga,
scared for
I
him.
wouldn't like it because it's like there's an obsessive nature to it, there's an interdependent nature to it. There's like a very like physical like emphasis on it. It's like always kiss. Oh, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. Like, talk to him.
They
Talk
act,
it
that's a
past math,
conversation.
they act fit. If they're 15 and they act like they're married for 30 years.
Yeah.
That-
I don't
that's
like
why
that.
I'm
I really
just
don't
like-
like
They
I
did
can
do
understand
that.
it,
That's a
they
good point. I didn't
definitely
think
do
about
that,
that.
Yeah, bro, it's
I
too
know.
much.
Yeah, wow.
And like, yo, I remember like the big, like her not going off to college, and like that was the big thing of like them trying to stay together through anything. Like for them, it was like relationship over the world. Like
Nah,
at
too
a
early for
young
that.
age.
Too early for that, man.
That's weird.
Learn
I
yourself
feel that.
first. Learn yourself
I
first,
can feel
people.
that. But I think when they got older, they became much like
We're not
college
there
years.
yet.
Forget it.
You're spoiling them, Evan.
Forget it. Forget it.
Yeah.
My fault,
They
my
get to
fault.
know each
A lot
other.
of that
I don't
show,
know where
and a
you're
lot
at.
of episodes I'm watching, I'm like, I've never seen in my life.
Yeah, that's why I have these feelings right now, yo.
But how do you feel about reading manga compared to watching anime?
So this is interesting. I got phases. I have phases where I don't want to read manga and I only want to watch anime, and I have phases where I only want to read manga and watch and not watch anime. And I think at the end of the day, watching anime will always be better just because you can experience the moment deeper. The animation, the voice acting is so important because as I got older, I really started to pay attention to voice acting. So I think mainly watching anime is always going to be better. But I got a healthy appreciation for both. But it's a phase. Like I'm always in different phases.
So it just depends on how you feeling.
It's
at that
really
moment.
just depends on how I'm feeling.
Well, when did you get into reading manga?
I got into reading manga. It's two series that got me into reading manga. It's either One Piece or it was Berserk. And I feel like it was One Piece because I remember my One Piece story. I was like 12, 13. And obviously you watch One Piece, you watch 4Kids. So I've always seen One Piece. But then after a while, I just found this watchop.com, that website, and I just started watching One Piece all the way through, up until Thriller Bark. And when it stopped, I was like, oh man, there's got to be more. Like I need to see more. So then I read the manga, and that's when I saw Nightmare Luffy. Like I just clicked on a random manga panel. I'm like, Luffy looking like this? Like what's going on? Like I didn't know. So ever since then, I just kept watching. I kept reading, and then once I caught up to Marineford and I saw Ace die, I was like, dog, like this is insane. So then it's the same thing with Naruto, where after a while with Naruto, it just stopped. And I was like, is there not more? But I remember One Piece, and I'm like, oh, let me read Naruto. Because it was hard to find at the time.
Okay.
But when you had the website, I think it was Manga Panda.
I remember
Manga Panda. That was like my first website I used to read manga on. And ever since then, it was just like whatever series I can get my hands on, like I'm going to read it. And I just started reading manga ahead of all this other stuff. So once I got into manga, man, it was just no looking back.
I got you. So it's more the fact that like, all right, I'm trying to be caught up than like for you getting onto manga. Then, like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So was there series that you felt like the manga's just way better than the anime?
I mean, you could say Berserk, but Berserk was like 1997, and even that anime was fire.
Yeah. That's true.
But I would say Tokyo Ghoul for sure. Like Tokyo
Hell
Ghoul manga is way better.
I even read the manga.
It's not even a shame. Promised Neverland, obviously they skipped Goldie Pond. That's a crime. That's a sin. I don't
Wait,
know.
so that what you just said right there, is that supposed to take place prior to what the season 2 was?
Yeah.
Oh,
So right
interesting.
after season 1 is supposed to be Goldie Pond,
Yep.
but they changed everything, like completely. Like when you remember at the final scene where they make it to the base,
Correct.
you're supposed to see somebody in there. and that person is like a key portion of everything that leads to Goldie Pond.
Yep.
And then Goldie Pond is literally the most gruesome part of the entire series. Like, it is like intense, gruesome. Emma is by far the coolest character you've ever met in Goldie Pond. Like, she's raw.
Yep.
So from that moment on, they really cheated. The fandom was really supposed to lock in a Promised Neverland in Goldie Pond. That's like the Marineford arc, any big arc, Dark Tournament, any big arc that you see, that's what was coming up after, and they completely skipped it.
You think they had to though, like for anime, like
The drug level?
Yep.
Is it?
because they're kids, yeah.
In terms of, it's bad. Like, it's not good though. Like, it's
Damn.
them kids get bodied, man. It's bad. Like, it's not good. And I don't know what goes on in the production staff, so I'm not gonna just start yelling, but it's just like, you're just messing up your money. Because it didn't go well. So it was a bad decision. So I think there must have been some inside politics or something.
Like a One Punch Man type.
Yeah, something like that. But even One Punch Man, at least they still stuck to the story. Like,
got you.
animation is bad, but they stuck to the story. This one, they just abandoned it.
Did you read the manga for One Punch Man?
No. So I only watched season 1. That's
Okay.
it. I only watched season 1, and I heard the animation was terrible for season 2. I got scared. I'm like, let me just keep this memory. let me just keep this memory, and then I'm just gonna stay here. So I love One Punch Man, but that's it. That's all I know. And I see the dude with the hair, him sliding down the.
That review that went viral.
Yeah, and I was like, hey man, this is cool. I'm gonna read it eventually. I'm gonna get to it eventually, but yeah, I just stayed there.
I will not lie to you. One thing you said right now, I'm like, yo, I don't know how you did that. Like, we've read some of the panels of Berserk.
Yes,
That
yes.
being your first manga, bro, I would have been the scariest person in the world. 'Cause
Bro.
that story, how
Just
did
a
you
all
like
the way caught up.
As a young.
Oh yeah, I'm caught up.
Okay.
I did content on it. It's one of my favorite reads ever because my favorite character ever is Guts.
Okay.
Yeah, Guts and Griffith. Those are my two favorite characters, and I think at the age I read it, it was nice. As I read it again as I was older, it was like it's a completely different story.
Yeah, I believe it. As an adult, you taking that
So
story
many
crazy.
different stories because once you kind of get in the grind mode, you guys have been doing content, so obviously you're consistency always. Sometimes the numbers are low, but you keep pushing. Go. So as a guy, you kind of really tap into it. But Guts is like that times a million.
Yeah.
Where it's like he went through everything and he's still going.
Bruh.
Like I wouldn't. Dog, I would have given up. Like with his dad, I would have given up. That's it. Like everything that happened, and he just keep going and he keep going. And then what his best friend did, and I was like, bro, terrible. Yeah, and then you just see. But I think one of the things I love is that the author just does a very good way of like bringing you into the mind of how they're handling it. So it's not like he just not feeling nothing. He's feeling everything, and then he keeps going after that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because you don't really see stories like that these days.
Because he got guts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
his
it.
name is-
his name is Gus. So
Those
Name
panels
is
was
name.
drawn Fire.
amazing,
Yeah,
amazing
100%.
art, bro. Amazing.
What was one of your worst manga reads? You feel like?
Ooh, worst manga reads. You talking about in terms of like art quality? Or talking about the story? It was just not
You
good.
Give me one that's story quality that was bad, and then you could give me one that's the artwork. Because I ain't gonna lie, I never heard someone ever say the artwork of any manga was bad. So
I mean,
JJK.
interesting.
JJ. Nah, I feel like in certain portions there were
Certain
moments
portions-
where like
Yeah,
it seemed a bit rushed,
yeah.
but it was hard to determine like what the hell's happening in this fight.
So that's a good point.
Yeah.
So I would say for me, one of the hardest reads art wise was Tokyo Ghoul. Half the time I could really not tell what was going on when they're fighting, and I had to really look in it. And even now, I'm like, bro, I guess he just flipping. Like I just don't, like I just didn't know. Like I just couldn't see it. And people was like, oh, you just don't know how to read manga. I said, I guess not. I still can't see it. Like I just can't see. And I'm like, I read a lot of manga, so that was one of the harder ones. I mean, One Punch Man early, the art was crazy. Like it was just not good. So there was that. Some early Hunter x Hunter art was pretty wild. In terms of the worst reads content wise, a lot of people not gonna like it. I tried to read Demon Slayer. It was not good, man.
What was the
Why you
issue?
say that? Why you
just
say
did
that?
not. I think it just felt so surface level when I was reading it, and I think at that stage I was looking for something a lot deeper. And I saw Demon sad backstory, but we gotta kill him anyway. But I feel bad for him. Tanjiro feels bad for him. He cries. He cuts his head off. We do it again. And it just kept being like a lot of everybody's sad, everybody's hurt. And then after a while, I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm all right. But watching the anime is a different story
Yep.
because there's a lot more, I think because of the visuals and everything that's going on, the voice acting is like a lot more engaging. But the manga, I remember I even tried to cover it and I just couldn't do it. I was just bored. I was like, nah.
Oh, so you didn't end up finishing it?
No, I didn't finish the manga. So I'm anime only now. I still watch it. I enjoy it. It's midday hits for me. So yeah.
It's mid that hits me.
Yeah, that's it.
That hits with me.
Threw that one in there.
Yeah, so it's one of those series where it's like I would never call Demon Slayer bad, but it's not my type of anime that I'm really gonna sing its praises for. It's more like for what it is and what it's done, especially for like the medium and the movies. Like they really started the movie grind in general. So obviously it's like transcended its,
For sure.
its manga, but for the most part, I just like it. I just like watching the flashy lights and the fights, and that's about it.
Mm.
Akaza's cold though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, nah,
That's
I
my
feel
guy.
you.
What are your favorite animes?
So number one, FMAB, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all time.
The worst. That's crazy. That's crazy agenda.
He got,
man.
he got.
That's a crazy agenda, yo.
I got
Crazy agenda.
behind it.
Yeah,
It's
you got
very
something.
disturbing, that episode where the daughter turns into a dog.
Oh,
Like,
the
Episode
Big
3.
Brother help me. That one.
was it that?
That's what she said to Ed.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
told-
yeah, that was like
It was wild.
it was too much for me, bro.
It
Yeah,
was-
Joe Tucker is one of the worst people in all of anime.
He is
period,
toxic,
point
man.
blank.
The fact that he did that to his wife ahead of time as well. The reveal as just like, wait, where's your wife? And I said, oh, nah, not the wife too. Like
Yeah.
it was a lot. But nah, it's my number one. It gives me everything that I look for in a story and then some. So if it may be number one, number two, Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
It's normally really joint 1 and 2. They kind of switch depending on whenever I rewatch it. But now I'm reading the manga. I just love the series in general.
Hunter x Hunter, you-
Yeah, love Hunter x Hunter. Number 3 is this series called Ace of Diamond. It's a
Oh,
baseball
respect.
anime.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That is, I've rewatched that anime so many times. That's my.
Mhm.
I don't even like baseball. When I watched Ace of Diamond, I'm like, oh, baseball kind of cool.
Yeah,
Like,
they-
yeah.
yeah. That's why I said the same as that.
Yeah.
Especially because they put you onto so much of baseball, the intricacies of it too, bro. I didn't know how much it was involved when it comes to pitching and all.
Bro,
that
I
stuff.
did not know the psychology, the
Yeah.
choices. I'm out here watching, and you know, in Ace of Diamond, they really like to drag things on.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm watching. I'm like, what pitch is he gonna throw? I was just like, yeah, like how he gonna swing? I didn't even because I thought they just swinging their bat. They're like, no, he's holding the bat short.
Yeah, bro.
You're watching, he holding the bat short. Hold on, let's go. I was like, yo, what's going on?
Oh, I never watched that.
Yeah,
Nah,
oh, bro, I'm
it's
telling
like
you.
OD.
I'm
bro. It's
telling
like,
You
bro.
don't watch baseball, you watch it, it'll make you understand.
It don't make you
Yeah.
understand baseball so quickly. So I started watching the World Series, you know, when Otani was. So when I was watching the World Series, I was watching every game, and I'm teaching my boys. I'm like, oh, nah, he about to throw a cheap pitch. A pitch that looked mad slow. I'm like, yo, that's a great pitch right there. And it was like, what do you mean? It was 70 miles an hour. Nah, but he tried to throw the batter off. I'm just yapping like I know what I'm talking about.
Funny as hell, bro.
You
That's
like
funny
that,
as
bro?
hell.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because they took the time to really. I feel like they put a lot of like accuracy of what baseball is and put in the sport. I mean, I feel like a lot of certain animes that choose to be more accurate, like Slam Dunk does the same thing.
Yeah.
There's other ones. Yeah.
What's some of your favorite sports animes?
Ooh, so this is good. I love sports anime. So Ace of Diamond, my number one. Although I'll actually, because I'm a soccer kid, so I'll actually was like, I just
Aoashi
finished
fire.
reading
We
it,
started
bro.
watching
I'm
that
telling
too.
you,
Yeah.
I got an agenda against Blue Lock. It's not real sports. I can't do it. 11 strikers on the field, woke nonsense. I can't do it. It's ridiculous. The philosophy is ridiculous, dog.
Their team would get violated
Yeah,
if they have
no, really.
11 strikers. There's no defense.
That's what I'm saying. But it's fine because I understand that people like it because it's very entertaining, and that's fine. I just got an agenda. It's mid-lock to me. It's not blue lock. But
especially because you've seen Ayashi though, because
Yeah.
like that's like all right, most accurate versus exaggerated.
yeah, it's like Coroco's basketball. Like,
Exactly.
it's very similar. So I respect it. And then I heard they did the slideshow thing because apparently the newer season they didn't do the animation.
We watched
right.
it. I thought it was still good, though.
You thought it was still good?
Yeah,
I
that
thought it
was
was
good moments.
entertaining, too. Like,
Oh yeah, super
Yeah, yeah.
entertaining. Like especially I watched some of the goals that they score.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's entertaining for sure. Like I'm not even hating. But I think because I grew up with the sport and I know so much and then I played the sport. When I watch Aoashi, this author's talking about like he's talking about Iniesta and Xavi. He's talking about like
Yeah.
real ballers. It's like somebody talking about like Mookie Blaylock in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like you just
Yeah.
throwing out random people
Yep.
that only somebody who's a real basketball head would know. Yeah. So when I hear words like that, I'm like, all right, Aoashi, Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah.
Love that.
Hajime no
Yeah.
Ippo,
Hajime no Ippo
bro,
was hard.
classic.
Love Brian Hawk versus Takamura.
Woo!
Best fight ever.
that was like
ever.
a movie, right? It was a movie, right?
No, so it wasn't even a movie, but it feels
felt
like a
like-
movie.
okay, okay,
Because on
okay.
YouTube they got everything put together, so you
Yeah.
can watch it like a movie. So
Mm.
like, it's so funny because even watching that now, I didn't realize Brian Hawk was the same voice actor as Blackbeard,
Ooh.
and I
Oh,
love
wow.
Blackbeard's voice actor. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I already love this, but now they got my goat here too.
Yeah.
And just, yeah, one of the best rage moments ever. Haikyuu, incredible.
IQ is
IQ
the
is-
best
that's my
sports
favorite
anime.
sports anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are anime only, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Perfect. Because what's coming up, dog, like Bokuto's my guy. That's my guy. I love him. And then I did watch a bit of Slam Dunk, but I never finished it. Prince of Tennis, obviously,
Yep.
I really like. And then one of the ones that I remember watching a long time ago that I liked, you know that bicycle anime, Yamushi Pedal?
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
not watched it, but I've seen
I
it.
watched like 2 seasons of it. Very entertaining.
Mm.
I liked it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, bikes. Right?
Yeah, it's about cycling.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bike. So.
You love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
How you feel about Blue Lock is how I feel about Ice Shield 21.
Really? So I tried to watch it. I was done after an episode. Like an episode or two. I was like, I can't do
Yeah,
this.
because it's.
You didn't try that much.
I did try.
I really don't blame you because as somebody who really loves football,
Yeah.
like that was the first sports anime I tried to watch. And I remember the first episode, it was like, this is Ice Shield 21, as if to say you had a secret identity. I'm like, that's not how life goes. Nobody knew who he was. I'm like, why is he a superhero? Why does nobody know who he is? Because he has a visor on? So when he's on the field, he just can't take his helmet off at no point in time while on the side. I'm like, and then I started watching it even more, and I'm just like, all right, nah, no. Like, what? It just didn't make any sense.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody in there right now. Make sure you guys like it up. At 2:30, we will be getting to your super chat. So make sure if you haven't asked a question in 8 minutes, we're gonna be getting to it. So make sure you guys keep it locked. And getting back to anime talk, there's a lot of fire anime coming out this year. We heard the announcement of probably one of the most legendary series of all time. It's been about 8 years since
8 years, yeah.
8 years since we seen the last Dragon Ball Z Super. Are you
Yeah.
Are you still into Dragon Ball Z? Are you into Super? And do you read the manga as well?
I'm into Super. I watched all of Super. Did not watch Diamond. I watched like 2 episodes of Diamond, and I was like, all right, I think I'll watch it on my own. I never really picked it back up, but I did see a bunch of the clips as well. And I love they brought back Super Saiyan 4 because I was a GT kid. So like I love GT. People now it was trash, don't get me wrong, but I love GT. I got
GT
time
was
for
ass.
it. That's it.
Artwork,
It
the
wasn't
fights.
good. I
It
know.
wasn't good,
But it's
bro.
to me, that's another thing of mid that hits where like, it's mid, but I still liked it. It still
Yeah.
did it for me.
Mhm.
So but I'm excited for the new Dragon Ball because I know about the villain. I know people that read the manga as well. And I never read Dragon Ball, I always absorbed the anime. So I'm excited to see like this real continuation of the story. Like I'm really happy.
It sucks because I read the manga too, and there's something I want to ask you about, but I can't because it's gonna spoil these guys. Because there's something that happens in the manga little later on from what we're about to see
Mhm.
that got me very, very irritated.
But you say
Really?
you don't read the manga,
Very,
right?
very irritated.
So I don't read the manga, but I've seen. So I had a friend that read the manga, so he'd have little pieces. So I would pop in and read a chapter or something because I'm a Vegeta guy. So when I saw
Yo, let's go. Yo, I'm with him.
Wait, he doesn't even.
I was just throwing the
That
hands
was
out.
hate.
He likes
I don't know
Mr.
what
He
happened
likes
right
Mr.
there.
Satan.
I don't know what that. I don't know what that was. Right
He's-
there.
You like Hercule?
Hell no. What are you talking about? Nah, I never watched full Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, but we watched like No Bull, like
Watch Diamond. You
I
watch a full
watched all of
Diamond.
Diamond.
Watch
and I
Diamond,
watched,
okay.
And movies.
Like
Hella
movies.
movies.
Yeah, we
Like
watched like
movies, I
12
do love
movies
the
this
movie.
year.
You watch
Okay.
every movie but probably 2.
Yeah, we watch almost every movie. So I've been getting into the Dragon Ball Z verse.
Oh, okay.
Dragon Ball
The
verse.
game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I whooped their ass in the
You know,
game.
did you see on YouTube they've been doing this? They've been condensing arcs into like movie quality.
Yes.
Yeah, you seen that,
I've been
right?
seeing
yeah,
that,
I've been
yeah.
seeing. They do like the whole Namek saga remaster or whatever, like
Oh,
3
so be in
hours.
4K or
That's
something like
cold.
that?
Yeah, and then
Oh,
it's
okay.
like condensed like 3 hours. So you don't have to watch none of the replays of.
That's
What's
actually
your-
good.
shit.
What's your favorite arc in Dragon Ball Super?
Super? That's a good one. I might be the tournament arc. I feel like it's the tournament arc mainly just because like that iconic moment of like Ultra Instinct, the Kamehameha, to me the greatest Kamehameha ever
The
outside of Gohan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where he's doing tailpipe spins on Kefla's beam and
Yeah.
everything. I was like, bro, it's definitely got to be that one because the Goku Black one was a little here and there. It was a little interesting.
The way that ended was bad.
It was wild.
Yeah, that didn't make no sense. The ending of that Goku Black arc was like, what?
They tried to make it They said that he's like a Super Saiyan over 3, but under
God.
God, but it's because of anger. That's what they say.
They should have just gave him. They should have, because Trunks is my
That was
favorite
like-
character. They should have just gave him Super Saiyan Blue at that point, especially because we probably not gonna see future Trunks
Exactly.
anytime soon.
But that
so-
wouldn't make sense only because it's like both Vegeta and Goku tried blue and then Trunks went blue.
But to be real, the ending of that arc didn't make sense either because throughout the
That's
whole
what they do
time.
with your character. Like,
No,
damn.
no. What you,
Like,
yo,
yo,
first of all,
every
first of all,
character was better. Like, if
First
Future
of all,
Trunks was just a better
you want to talk
character-
about Vegeta getting dragged by the hair by Piccolo because he's scared to fight Broly,
That was
even though it
crazy.
wasn't arc.
That was
The
crazy.
fact that even happened, that didn't happen to my character.
Your-
My character
your
didn't
character
get pumped.
wasn't
My
there.
character didn't get
Your
pumped like
character
that,
wasn't
sir.
there.
My character took a dub, sir. Even though it didn't make any sense, he still took the dub. Vegeta over here getting scared.
Talking about
Like,
stuff that happened
what
30
are
years
you
ago.
talking about?
What about Super?
This Vegeta agenda
30
is
years
crazy.
ago, Jerry.
Yo,
Vegeta's
the
him
Vegeta
now.
agenda is crazy. Hold on.
No,
I
no,
didn't know
no.
you hate him
Hey,
like
hey,
that.
listen. Sometimes
Did you hear that?
Like, yo, sometimes you got to comfort people when they come for your favorite characters. You got to
That's true.
acknowledge what
That's
happened.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
I won't lie, they do be hoeing your boy though.
Yeah, they do.
They be
They
They do.
like, yo, we
It's
watch
disrespectful.
movies
It's
sometimes where like
disrespectful, man.
I'll be like, no, they better have Vegeta. Oh,
It's like every
man.
Yeah, the
Every
Frieza arc
movie.
was disrespectful. They didn't need to do any of that. They had him celebrating, and that's it, bro. You going
got
down
buried.
to a black? That's it, bro. I was like,
They did him dirty in the Cell arc too. You let him turn into Perfect Cell. You
Yeah, that pissed me off. I
You-
remember
you
as a
just
kid.
let it
that pissed me
happen.
off.
Nah, he was so cocky. He's I want to
Yeah.
fight the strongest. I'm so strong.
Same pride, bro.
He's a gangster though.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to fight you. at
you
the
always run the
strongest.
ones, but like, bro, even Android 18, like she
Nah, she
desecrated that dude, man.
And
Bro,
whooped
both his arms
ass.
stepping on.
Whooped
I'm like,
his
come on.
ass.
She is a G though. I can't lie,
Do
yeah.
all that. I was like, man.
So what's your like? I know he said specifically on Super, but overall Dragon Ball Z. Like, what's your favorite arcs?
Ooh, it's either
And after that, I still want to hear the top 5 animes
Oh, I
too.
got
Like,
it.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I know we got the 3.
it's either I think it's the Cell Saga. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
fair.
It's the Cell. For the longest time it was the Boo Saga, but when I went back and saw it, there was a lot of weird stuff in there.
Yeah,
But Kid Boo's my guy.
yeah,
Like I love Kid Boo. He didn't
Facts.
really talk much, but he was a menace.
yeah,
Like, actual menace. But the Cell Saga's fire, man.
yeah. I feel that.
Definitely the Cell Saga.
And then you said Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Hunter x Hunter,
Ace
Ace
of
No
Diamond,
Diamond. Yeah, Ace of
yeah.
Diamond.
So I know some people out there are familiar. So when I did my last top 10 anime list, I put One Piece 9.
Okay.
And that was at that time.
Was Naruto in the top 10?
No.
Oh, damn.
Naruto's not in the top
What
10.
do you
No.
mean?
No.
That's
Why?
not. That's not an agenda.
That's
That's
an
not
agenda.
an
No,
agenda.
that,
It's not an agenda.
no.
It's not
That's an agenda.
It's not an agenda. It's funny because I mean I liked Bleach the most out of most of them. Now, obviously I like.
Wow.
That
I'll
was
be-
on the agenda
Yo,
wave.
put
It's
in-
like that
put in
Bleach back
Bleach.
there, wait a
Yo,
minute, not
put in
agenda.
Bleach. I don't care.
Yeah.
Put in Bleach over Naruto
Now-
as an agenda.
the reason why I'm reneging now and I'm putting One Piece number 4 is because I recently went back and started rewatching One Piece again, and I remembered that there's something about pre-time skip One Piece and that whole lead up, the crew, everything that I cannot not love because I had most people know me because I had issues with Wano, obviously, but then with the new story, Egghead coming out, and then Elbaf, what's going on, my love for One Piece has been reinvigorated to a certain degree. So I'm
Love
like,
it.
all right. Let me stop begging it. Let's put One Piece in the top 5 because it deserves to be there. It deserves to be there.
Beautiful.
We're gonna talk about Bleach though for sure. Cause yeah, and the Naruto take, I know we should talk about that too. But number 5 for me, oh my god, it just left my memory. Because it shifts. So I'll probably say Kingdom. Now it's not anime.
Oh, I
but
wanted to
it's-
ask you
it's
about that.
it's anime and manga. So if we just talking about strictly anime, then
Yeah.
it's probably something different.
Okay.
But in my top 5, Kingdom for sure.
Okay. 'cause
Nice.
I seen that's a when I was thinking about picking up other animes on the channel, like especially longer ones.
Yeah,
We're watching Gintama right now. I don't know if you ever watched that.
another agenda. Man.
Okay.
I can't do it.
You know,
I can't do it.
yeah.
I cannot do it.
That's my new one.
I can't.
I like
can't.
that.
I can't, man.
Guys, make sure you go to our Patreon. His Tom is on there right now. Also, Better Call Saul, Always Sunny, and a lot
Gravity
of good stuff.
Falls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom is cool, but I get it. I get it.
It's just the
I get it,
humor
I
is
get
just
it.
not. It doesn't. I've tried 3 different times. It just not landed for me.
Yep.
How far did you get?
Like episode 5.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Now
I can see
I
what
gave
you-
it a chance.
That makes
No,
Not
I
like
get
the
it,
other
I
one.
get it.
Did you
That's what I'm
watch
saying, I get
1,
it.
2?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because it
And
didn't filler. The
Yeah,
first.
The first two are
is
filler.
Yeah.
The first two episodes are filler. Yeah.
So you
Oh, that's
ain't-
wild.
You ain't dug yourself.
That's why I'm mad. How you gonna throw filler at me early
We didn't even
on?
watch it either.
Yeah, we didn't watch that.
Ow.
yeah.
Nah, I couldn't do
So
it.
that makes way more sense. You
Yeah.
watched 5 and 2 of them are filler.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, man.
So
that's
technically, you
three.
watched three
Three.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, I mean, I got a 3-episode limit. If I don't like it in 3 episodes, I'm probably going.
That's fair.
So what's your actual 5 then? Because you said if you no, because
So Kingdom is because the anime for Kingdom, the first 2 seasons, CGI is awful.
That's what I. Yeah.
But now it's good.
Okay.
It's getting good. But the read, special experience. Without that, my 5 would probably be Hajime no Ippo.
nice.
That's fair.
Love Ippo. The
That's
anime is
classic.
amazing. Yeah.
That's what's up. I like that list right there.
So what's your beef with Naruto?
I don't got beef with Naruto. It's just that I don't have it as high as people have it. It's one of them things where, like, because I've watched a lot of anime in my life, so I have some things that I'll be like, oh my God, that was amazing. Like, I wouldn't have Death Note in my top 10, but I
Okay.
love Death Note. I just rewatched it, actually.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm rewatching Monster right now. I love that series. I don't know if you guys have heard
Yeah,
of
I've heard
Monster.
of it. Yep.
Another series I love, Pluto. Pluto was amazing. I don't know if you guys saw that on Netflix, too.
Yeah,
Really
heard of
good.
it. Heard about it. I didn't
So
watch it yet.
with Naruto, crazy thing is I grew up on Naruto.
Mhm.
Like that's what got everybody hyped for anime in general.
Yep.
And then as Shippuden kind of came in, things kind of tailed off, and I was just like, nah, I think I'm okay. But Naruto will always be top 20 for sure. The thing is it was always compared to One Piece, Bleach, and for me, it was always One Piece, then Bleach, then Naruto. It's
Yeah.
always been that. So anything that has a list, Bleach will be in my top 10, for example. Probably be number 10.
Well, we're gonna get into these super chats, but before we get into the super chats, we gotta get to a lot of more takes. One is a take that I think me and Jerry have that Bleach should be out of the big 3. We think she's taken out. We got more to come through. Talk about Black Clover. We got JoJo's Bizarre to talk about. We got JJK season 3, and so much more JD Legends takes. So guys, make sure you keep it locked, and we're gonna get right into some super chats until we come back.
Let's get into these super chats, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. We appreciate you. Make sure you like it up for us. And we'll start here with Kakashi Snitch 9. Donated and said, RTTV, can
Love
you
that
guys
name.
do a podcast where y'all rank animes on a tier list again? Now that you have seen way more animes and your opinions on others have changed.
For sure.
That'd be
That
dope.
was a good podcast when
Yeah.
we did
That
do
was
it,
a fire
though.
podcast.
I'm down to
We'll
do
probably
that.
do that with some guests too.
Yeah, hell yeah. That'd be hard.
And then we got Doodlehead Cootie Queen donated and
My
said,
guy.
what do you think? Who do you think will be the first Straw Hat to achieve their dream? By the way, Sack Arn Slot. I don't know what that means.
Liverpool. He's the Liverpool
Okay,
manager.
okay.
That's ruining my life, so I agree 100%.
Okay.
Usopp.
Usopp.
Yeah, because his dream is to become a brave warrior. He's damn near there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all he has to do is do one more feat that he does something courageous on the sea. Yeah, fight a boss, bro. Fight a vice captain, bro.
I mean,
You
he turned
courageous to
Luffy
me?
head up already, so.
Yeah, but that's your
Yeah.
that's
I feel you, I
that's
feel
I
you.
don't like
He
that.
was insecure.
If I
Yeah,
if
we
I
don't
try
like
to
that.
fight
We don't
you
like that
and stuff
head
like that, does that make me
We
look
don't
like a
like that head
gangster?
up.
Well, if I was,
He was
if
being a
I was,
cornball.
Mike Tyson, it would.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
No,
Like, I'm not
regardless
Luffy.
though, that doesn't make me that no.
get
Actually,
what
that
you're
makes
saying.
me
I get
look
what you're
weak
saying,
because my friend is Mike Tyson. I'm gonna try to pick a fight with him because I'm his friend. If I was outside of his friend circle, I probably wouldn't try to pick a fight with him.
But that's not even the
fair.
case,
You know
though.
what I'm
That's
saying?
not even that.
No,
like
I
in
was
that
going
in that
based-
case,
I was
it's
going
not the
based on
case,
what
though.
he was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
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 That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but I'll say Usopp.
Well, who do you guys think is gonna be the first one? Any other?
Sanji,
think
because I'm
Usopp.
biased.
Sanji, I think he could find the all blue, like approaching Find No Island or something.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
is
know.
just a location.
Yeah.
Sanji, the finesse of the fly dresser.
You already know I'm rocking with Usopp, man. Y'all already know the vibes. Ezekiel donated and said, "How would y'all rank the current season of anime? For me, it's Freerun number 1,
Nah,
then
come on,
Fire
bro.
Force, and then JJK. I think.
Nah,
JJK
they
is
wildin'
number
on
one.
Fire
That
Force.
Crazy. Take
that
that.
was
Yeah, that's an
crazy.
agenda.
I
That's
was
an
like-
agenda. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Off of one episode,
That's
JJK
hate.
is number 1.
That's hate.
That's a fact.
It's
I ain't gonna lie,
JJK.
Freerun
Zero,
been
man.
slow, bro.
Yeah.
Freerun been real slow this season. Slower than the, like usual, because season 1 was kind of like that, but this time around it's kind of like
Fire Force
What
is
we doing?
gas right now.
yeah, Fire Force guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
actually
JJK
do the
one.
exact opposite of what they said. Like I'm going JJK, Fire Force, Freerun.
Hell's Paradise. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hell's
Okay,
Paradise
that is
is
winning the-
Hell's
yeah,
Paradise. Whew.
You know what's crazy? Some of them episodes of Fire Force was heat though.
No, they are.
Yeah,
They
I
are.
got Fire Force
is
before.
gas.
Benny
I
Maru?
got Fire Force over Hell's Paradise right now.
I don't know. Hell's Paradise is. Hell's Paradise has been heat since it came out. I don't care what anybody says. I love that show, bro.
You watch Hell's Paradise?
I watched the first season.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it was
Second
cool.
season's hard, bro.
Yeah, I need to keep going, man.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah.
We got Suge donated and said the new Fate series is peak. Y'all got to catch up.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
I've seen
We've
some
been hearing a lot
clips.
about that.
You know the issue with that, bro? Like I was watching the video of somebody explaining on Instagram, like, yo, this is the order to watch it in. And we got like, for the most part, we got Fate down, Fate Zero, then we got Fate Stay Night, and then we got the movies, and there's like 3 other series before you can even get to this series.
Wait,
Are
so
you
you
serious?
have to watch 3 series?
According
before
to
you
this
get it?
person I seen on
Chronologically,
Instagram, yeah, it's like, damn, like,
Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, chronologically lick my toe, man. Go to what's the best.
Yo, Heavenly King Somers donated and said, "Is that the king of agenda? I gotta recommend y'all read Kenichi since it's finally getting a sequel. It's easily as good as Baki, if not better."
Mm.
That's
Shout
a
out
take.
Baki.
That's a take.
Sorry.
that's what Kenichi did. Some disciples. That's what
Yeah, it's a classic. It's an old. I never watched it, but my sister loved Kenichi, and
Mm.
that's like it's a classic.
So
Well
was it
respected.
hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah, it's like martial arts.
So it's like Baki. Is it mad over exaggerated like Baki?
I don't know. I never read it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I mean, Baki's 101. Like, bro, like, dog, just some of the things you be seeing.
He
like,
said, here we go.
yeah, I watched like the first 24 episodes of Baki, and I remember just watching like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen, but it's so cool. It's so dumb, but so cool.
dumb.
But
How
so
you still
dumb.
alive? You got
Yeah,
the face ripped
it
off.
don't
You
make
got
that
shot.
ripped off.
Got shot
And
mad
the
times.
way he said it, he was just like, he did it so casually, just like, you're gonna make me do it. You're really gonna make me do it.
Yeah. I was like, why are you breathing? You got dudes just scooping up like things in the back of people's
That's Baki, yo.
And then they have a science behind everything that doesn't exist. Like what?
I couldn't believe it.
We got the homie K Jiggity donated and said, "Yo, what's up, gang? Shout out to the success you guys been having lately. Question for Jay: did you read the manga for Attack on Titan?"
I did. I did. I think I actually stopped watching the anime and I just finished the manga completely because, bro, week to week Attack on Titan was like an event. Because it was once a month, so everybody was ready for that chapter to come out. Dog, one of the best experiences I've ever read.
Nice.
Loved it.
I liked it too. I know a lot of people kind of feel the opposite though, because they felt like it was similar to Hunter x Hunter, where it was super wordy.
Yeah, especially with
because-
the governmental stuff.
Yeah. So people didn't like, and it was once a month too. People didn't rock with. But I liked it. That was the first time I ever streamed a manga.
Really?
It was ALT. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Nah, I loved it.
And then these 2 next ones are from the same person, so I'll read them together. We got Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood clears your favorite anime donated.
There you go.
It said, hot take, ReZero is the top 5 anime of all time. The story is elite, and it has some of the best dialogue in all of anime. Subaru is a great MC, too.
Subaru.
Subaru's great.
That's a
Subaru
stretch.
is a.
That is. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Subaru, as these guys know, I ain't like Subaru for a period of time. He was very frustrating to deal with, and I think that his character development is one of the greatest in all of anime, though, because like the way he's matured and the way he's built to just make that world better, like that's something that you like to see that from the main character. Like the way he did it was absolutely amazing. So I mean, I'm not mad at that take, but it is debatable. That's why I'm also not mad at what you just said too. Like, because top 5 is
Top 5 is crazy. Yeah, top 5 is a stretch. I remember when ReZero first came out, bro, I was heavy on ReZero. Like, you guys remember that one episode at the end, you know, his head gets cut off and like the snow's coming down.
Yeah,
One of the most traumatizing episodes
Movie.
I've ever experienced in my life. A whole movie. So for me, yeah, I agree. It just tailed off. Like as it went on, I still love it and I'm still gonna watch it. I watched the newest season.
For sure.
I wouldn't put it in my top 5 though. And I'm with you on the Subaru take too, where it's just like at first he's cool now. He's my guy.
Especially because, like, yo, let's be buck. That first episode for season 3, an hour and a half, that was unnecessary.
Yeah,
That
it
was
wasn't.
so
It wasn't.
unnecessary.
It wasn't necessary.
It
I
wasn't
agree.
necessary
Yeah,
at
they did a
all.
lot. They did a lot there.
And then we got another one from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood clears your favorite anime. Let's go, Jay. Bleach over Naruto all day, gang.
Hey man.
Hey,
You
man.
know it.
man.
Hey.
I can't go against that.
Hey man.
Yo, is anybody else in the chat that feels the same way? Yo, we probably should put a poll to see.
They gonna stop us out, man. They gonna stop us out, man.
And then we got the last one we'll read for right now. We'll get back to him later. We got Ali II donated and said, replying to the last super chat. ReZero is literally 98% yapping. After one episode, and you gotta take a break from the headache.
It's top five
that
for
is-
dialogue. for
That's
sure.
kind of accurate. Yeah.
Nah, for sure. Top 5 dialogue heavy
Yo,
anime
just
in
yap.
existence.
But
Non-stop
Subaru
yap.
did master. He might have mastered talk no jitsu.
Oh yeah.
He does better than Naruto.
He the yap lord, man.
Bro, you watched it in sub too, huh?
Yeah, I watched this.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
bro,
that's
we
probably
couldn't do
why.
that.
You
Yeah.
had to watch it in
Yeah.
dub.
Ooh, I can't
We'll get
imagine
back
that,
to
though.
more with
I'm
y'all
so
later on the
surprised.
super chats too.
So getting back to a lot of the fire animes that are coming out this year, some that are coming out very soon is the return of One Piece Elbaf, and we also have the return of Black Clover and JoJo's Bizarre. So other than One Piece, what did you read or watch any of the other 2 animes?
So JoJo's, I've only watched JoJo's. I've been told to read JoJo's.
Mhm.
Can't. I gotta experience JoJo anime. It has to be
I feel
anime. I love JoJo's. I love it. And I'm hearing the one that's coming up. Apparently, is like the critically acclaimed arc.
Yeah.
It's the arc that people are putting on the level of Berserk and One Piece. Like, it's no joke. They say Stillbar Run is that one.
Mhm.
Damn.
So I'm like super excited. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think people are ready for what they about to get.
Who's your favorite Joestar?
Josuke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Season 4, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay,
a little,
okay.
it's a little outside the box. People normally say Jotaro, Giorno. My agenda is Giorno's mid. It is what it is.
Jorno's mid?
He's mid, man.
Oh, that's
I like Giorno.
Yeah,
That was the
Hey.
most sophisticated one, bro.
Bruno season 5, right?
Yeah,
I'm-
golden one,
That's
right?
the golden
Yeah,
one.
the
yeah,
golden
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's cool.
Nah.
What's your beef with? What's your beef with Giorno?
He was a mafia.
I just didn't find him that interesting. Like he was kind of straightforward. His personality was a lot more even keeled rather than the other eccentric JoJo's. Like Josuke, he's just a rat, man. Like he's just a little toxic kid, but at the same time he got a heart of gold. Now Giorno got a heart of gold. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
and he got the piano. So like there's heavy tax with the piano,
Mhm.
but it's something about Jotaro and Josuke because Jotaro is my number 2.
Yep.
Their personality carries them throughout the entire series, especially when Jotaro is a side character. He's way better than when
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
He's
fact.
way
That's
better,
a fact.
right?
That's a fact.
Showing up as a father and then all that other stuff. I mean, in Giorno, I just didn't really feel his personality. Like, I think it resonated with a lot of people because I'm really alone on that take. A lot of people are like, oh, you crazy.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, not all my tastes are going to be hot, but hey, man, I was there. So, yeah, but JoJo's 100%. Like, I'm very excited for that. Black Clover, I watched, but at the Elf arc, I dropped it in the manga. I just wasn't for me. But I respect it. So when it's coming back, I know people are excited for that one. And then what was the other one you mentioned?
Though, although I didn't even say it, but
Oh.
I know you had the feeling of what I'm
One
about
Piece,
to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
No, not One Piece. Is another one that I'm gonna bring up
What, the
that's
goat?
coming out in the summer.
The GOAT?
The
that
Legend.
you love.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That was-
I didn't say it, but I feel like you felt that was gonna bring up one of your favorite anime.
Yeah.
The anime that me and Jerry feel like after this JJK season 3 should replace in the big 3. Bleach, 1,000-year. Damn, is it the Blood Walk?
It's that. It's
Blood
1,000 year
Walk.
blood walk.
That's
Yeah,
why
1,000
We would
years.
have like 7.
Bro, it's
like,
1,000
Lord.
years, gang.
Bro,
Bro, it's 1,000
years.
I
years.
gotta
Y'all
play. I
complain
gotta play
about-
about watch
this
1,000
build-up
parts.
is?
Y'all complain about Attack on Titan with 4, 5, and then parts. How many parts they need? But like I
I
didn't.
mean, that's not
They
the
said it
same
was gonna be
thing.
4 though.
Yeah, they said core.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one thing.
They broke it down
that
in
is
chords,
fair.
right?
That's not the
Yeah.
same thing as Attack on Titan. That's-
yeah, was.
They literally dragged us with Attack on
Bro,
Titan.
Attack on Titan had to give you an end screen saying, "Psych, buddy, see you later."
I can say 1,000-year blowout arc made me fall off of Bleach. Like the anime.
Really?
It did like it.
Wow.
It just not. I can't think of any moment that I'm like, yo, like when
That's
I'm.
crazy.
Not one moment.
Not
is
one
crazy.
moment is
Let me
crazy.
finish.
Not one moment.
My bad, yo.
You say- It's not like there
don't
was
say
one
any
moment
moment-
that made me feel like that is this a peak anime. That's why I thought.
No,
you
no.
said
I was just
that.
saying,
That's what
there's
I was
no part in that made me feel like I felt in the other previous seasons of Bleach. Those seasons.
I'm still awed by that.
No, you can still all
Yeah,
buy.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying that. That's what I was gonna say. I don't think it's bad. I'm just saying compared to previous Bleach, and I don't know if it's the color they got just darker. Like it's just.
So what?
It's more
give me-
gothic-y to like. I don't know how to say. It's
I can
more
see that.
Darker,
I see what you're saying.
Where I feel like I love like I don't know how to explain it. I like colors to my stuff. I don't know. Like I just feel like it's just, and maybe another thing too. I don't think is the issue, but maybe because I was watching dub before, and maybe it's in sub. But that hasn't been a problem with a lot of shows I've
Yeah, I
watched.
don't think
So I
so.
can't even say it's that. I just think it's just too dark, and I don't like your one of my favorite characters. Wow.
Chad.
Wait, don't tell him. Damn. Damn!
Yeah, I was gonna wait.
Yo. I gotta learn, yo, Joe. I don't want me to tell you names and you don't got them. I swear to goodness, it's always me and Jordan. God dang it.
Yoruichi.
Tad strange.
I don't like like this season of him. Like even though it's a lot of him, I didn't like I really wasn't a fan.
Who wants to tell him? Who wants to tell
All
him?
right, so Yoruichi is actually your girl that you really like.
Who do you?
You Uba.
Udiu.
Oh, Udi.
No, it's Udiu. It's Udiu.
I got the name.
I got his name all messed up. I don't know who Rob is talking about.
I showed you how much it fell off for me.
No. It's crazy. It's crazy because initially I thought he was going to talk about Chad.
Nah, I'm talking about Udi.
Like-
We don't got time for Chad slander though,
Yeah.
so that's fine.
Yeah,
Y'all
thank
got
you.
for Chad slander?
Nah,
You like Chad?
I love Chad.
There's no way you like Chad.
I love Chad.
You see what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right. I don't like Chad. I love Chad.
That's
You're right. I don't like. I love Chad.
Why you like
Joe,
Chad?
I
man?
didn't tell
What's
him
it
to
about
make it
Chad?
funny.
Chad is a real one. He has his back. He never went against Ichigo,
Okay.
and I love that he's Hispanic. I love his look. I like the haircut. I love his finishing moves.
Abuelo.
Abuelo. I like that he likes his abuelo. Everybody love their abuelos. And yeah, that's.
Yo.
But
Hey,
Uryu, I don't like Uryu's part though. Like that's what I was trying to say. The Ichigo and him, like, and then him being a spy, then not being like.
Yeah.
I don't think they executed it well.
that is a bit. I will agree with you on that. That part is a little bit weak.
Yeah,
I don't disagree
it
with
is.
that because they didn't really dig into it like that. It's kind of
At all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a spy, but I'm not a spy. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, man.
Yeah. I forgive you.
Like, what's going on, bro? After he shot him too, like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
My thing is though, I'll be real with you, right? So people came at me in our last JJK reaction because I do like these prompts on Instagram, right?
Okay.
And I had like who has to get up in order for Itadori to have a seat. One of the people who was sitting down was Ichigo. I said Ichigo had to get up. If I would be lying to you.
Let me show him the
Hold on,
picture.
wait. Yeah, show him
That
the
is kind of
picture.
disrespect, though.
Show him the picture.
Because
I wouldn't be I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that wasn't an agenda, right?
Yes.
Because obviously the one thing that I have acknowledged about Bleach is that Ichigo's that guy. You know what I'm saying? He's cool. He's wavy. But I think first of all, one of my things with Bleach, when I first started watching Bleach, I tried watching it on my own before we reacted to it, and I just couldn't get into it. I didn't know what it was. Just couldn't get into it. As we started watching Bleach, now I don't hate Bleach, but one thing I will say about Ichigo is he's extremely OP to a point that it irks my soul. Now let me say this, right? In the very beginning, we were just talking about this before the podcast about like plot armor. In the very beginning of Bleach, like Ichigo has very minimal training. He gets his Soul Reaper powers, right? Minimal. I said minimal. He gets his Soul Reaper powers, and then all of a sudden he's fighting with like some of the best Soul Reapers, and he's pulling transformations out his ass, like out of nowhere. Like he has a transformation so strong he can't even use it again. You know what I'm saying, right? And this is another thing I always say too. Is like Ichigo will fight. He'll take an L or he'll get badly injured. He'll take a nap for all of 2 seconds, wake up, train for all of 2 hours, be back in the field fighting the strongest person all over again, right? And this is a consistent thing. And the fact that Ichigo has every power known in that universe. He's a Soul Reaper.
That's the only thing I'll give you.
He's a
Where
Soul
I'm like, all right, that was a little
Reaper.
wild.
Because I'm like, some people forget the show sometimes, bro. I'm telling you. Because I'm like, bro, before he got to the Soul Society, he was on Earth for a grip, getting his ass swooped,
Bro,
and he got
folded.
trained for a grip too.
Okay.
Then he got to the Soul Society,
Yeah.
and then
He
he
did
started
train.
getting.
Nah, but you're still,
got
but like,
trained,
but
bro,
you
like-
but you still have to put under consideration, like, when he got to the Soul Society, it felt like he was immediately getting it in against the strongest people in the Soul Society when he wasn't fighting the strongest hollows on Earth. Yes, that was training. I'm not saying that it wasn't.
I'm like-
right? It was training. But when I say minimal training, I'm talking about when we go up against people like Byakuya. When we go up to, I think he fought Byakuya twice.
Yes.
He fought Byakuya twice, and then
that's
he
what
got
I'm
packed
like-
up once.
that's what I'm trying to
He got
say.
packed up once.
He
The
got
second time,
cooked.
but even the second time, it was the transformation, like him turned into a hollow out of nowhere, where it was just like, oh wait, where the hell did this come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe he fought Kenpachi once, right? That was the only time he fought
And
Kenpachi.
Kenpachi packed them up, and then the story didn't.
Kenpachi didn't really. Well, it was neck and neck, bro. Like it kind of ended as a draw. If you want, and against Kenpachi, who
was holding back.
He was holding back.
as hell, bro. Like
holding back.
I mean,
Yeah.
still, regardless of what, man.
Every single thing, like you said, that's a part of the universe.
Yeah.
Of that Bleach universe.
And the main
He's
character.
a Rankar.
He's OP. He's OP. He has everything. Everything.
But I feel like that's the reason why he gets all that though. It's like
because he's a
it's
main
kinda in
character.
him, it's not him. Like he was born with it.
Yeah.
It's like he was just born with these things that other people don't have. It's
Yeah,
still
we don't typically do that with main characters.
Questioning you, why can he dance? I'm Jamaican. Like,
Wait. Actually, no. That's just a crazy
I would say
stereotype.
though-
Not all Jamaicans can dance.
So I would say
A lot
though,
of them.
what anime MC from the Big Shonen doesn't have that though? Like
I don't think Naruto has everything,
Naruto
He has
had
a
the
lot.
Nine-Tailed Fox.
yeah.
but that's not everything.
But he had them unlimited chakra reserves. So remember how people couldn't do all them shadow clones, but Naruto can all of a sudden do them
Early
shadow
on.
clones. He did that early.
But that's like, okay, here's the thing with Naruto having everything. If Naruto was a Jinchuriki,
Yeah.
had Sharingan,
True.
had Byakugan, had Renegon, then I'd be like, okay, that's like some Ichigo stuff, right? With that, he was, first of all, Naruto wasn't even born with the 9 tails. It was put inside of him by his father,
But
right?
it's
It
the
was
same
sealed
thing
inside
with
of
the
him.
He was
Quincy
right when
stuff.
he was
It's the
a
same
baby,
thing with
though.
the Quincy stuff though.
Mm.
He was made a Quincy. I think he was made on a Rankar, wasn't he? Didn't Aizen
I
have
don't
something?
know.
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
one right
I don't
there.
remember how that
I
even happened.
actually
It's been a
don't- I
minute.
actually don't remember. I can't really speak on that. I actually don't
I
remember.
don't remember how that happened because wasn't it when he was trying to master his sword and then they tried to do the little holification thing and that's what happened and then it came out of him? Because you don't remember that when he was doing the visor.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember because I feel like it was Aizen.
You could be right. You could be right.
Because I'm pretty sure Aizen had everything to do with who he is.
I know he was a part of he basically kind of calculated him having certain.
Yeah, like he was all according to
But I
plan.
didn't
That's
know if
Aizen.
he
Put the that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Aizen was the reason why he got them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back.
Yeah, we
have
could
to
just-
check
we
that
just
out.
go
I'm
have to
about
go
It's been a
back.
minute.
Because I'm telling you, there was a
right. I don't
reason
know.
why.
I don't know. I
Let's
can't say that.
Because if
that's
that's the
wrong.
case,
Yeah,
though,
that's
if
wrong.
that's
I
the
can't say
case,
that's
you a
wrong.
legend.
That's
If
what I'm
that's the
saying.
case,
I'm
you
pretty
right.
sure it
If
was
that's the case-
Aizen.
If that's the case, no.
The
If that's
chat
the
will
case,
let me
you're
know.
right. If that's the case, you got a point. But still, even to that point, like Naruto still wasn't given everything. He wasn't
given
He
everything.
wasn't given everything. Like
He's the
think
least
about
egregious.
all of the power systems that we.
Yeah, because think about Luffy. All of a sudden, Luffy, he got that devil fruit, and now he's just a god. And now I'm like, where did that
No.
come from?
Here's the thing. You know what's funny? We were talking about this before the
There you go.
podcast, right?
Yeah.
All of the power ups that you've seen from Luffy prior to Gear 5, because Gear 5 was the one that came out of nowhere, right? Because of the fruit that he ate.
Gear
right?
2, too. Cause
No, it didn't. No, he said with Gear 2 and Gear 3, those were two things that he said that he was keeping in the tuck, and he actually
Gear
used.
2? Nah, he just
Not
pulled
Gear
it.
2.
He was just, he
He
pulled
just
that out
pulled
of
it out.
He really
nowhere.
pulled it out his
If you
ass.
go back to Ennis Lobby,
I don't remember because Gear 2 and Gear
You
3
said
were the
Gear
same
4
time.
he was working on.
Yeah,
No,
Gear
Gear
4
4
he was
Not-
working on.
he was
because
working
what you
on.
just said was what you
No,
said
no.
earlier about Rayleigh.
No, I was
You know
talking.
what I'm saying?
I did say that about Gear 4.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
not changing that about Gear 4 because he did have Gear 4 in the tuck.
he kept
too.
Gear 4.
Right,
in the
yeah,
tuck.
Gear
I
4 in the
that
tuck.
one.
But I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that when he had Gear 2 and he had Gear 3, he spoke on, I'm saving this, and this is my first time actually trying this. And then he did it. And then right afterwards, he did Gear 3 for 2 seconds, and we didn't see it. And then we just saw him little. Like, we
Yeah.
just saw him as a little person, right? Like, as to say, Gear 3 was a surprise, to say that he had that in the tuck, too. So I think, like I said, I could be wrong about that. You guys could be right, but we could go back to it and look at it. Same thing with this Ichigo thing.
Yeah.
I think with Gear 2 and Gear 3, those were things that he had stashed, and he was like, I haven't used this yet.
Yeah.
Gear 4, he definitely worked. He worked with Ray Lee, and he
trained that.
he said, yo, I had this in the stash before I used it, right? And he trained to use that. Gear 5 is the one that I'll definitely give you 1,000% to where it was like, all right, this came out of nowhere, right? Like this came.
So we could trade Hollow for Gear 5.
Exactly.
And then with the Bankai, he trained with Yoruichi
Yes.
nonstop. And we
Okay,
saw all that
okay.
training. So the
okay,
Bankai
okay,
Obiaki,
okay, the
Bankai is
the
a
Bankai
captain
is fair.
level.
The
so I
Bankai
was
is fair.
rapping with him.
Yep.
He never beat any captains until that happened. Because he didn't beat Kenpachi, and then he fought Ikaku.
Yep.
You
Ikaku
said what?
He
was the
didn't
highest
lose.
game.
He didn't lose.
He
He
did not beat Kenpachi.
He didn't really lose to Kenpachi.
He did not beat
lose. He didn't lose.
Oh my God!
Yo,
he
my
did
God,
not.
I only
He
take
didn't
wins,
really lose to
bro.
Kenpachi. I don't think
In
he
this
lost.
podcast, I only
We could
take wins.
say
Only take wins.
I could
It is
I
a gender,
give
but he
you
ain't beat him.
and I
I
let
give you
people
a
talk.
I
didn't
give you a draw.
Yeah.
I'll give you a draw, but like he didn't lose to Kenpachi.
He didn't lose. I'll say
Yeah,
that,
like
but he ain't
I
beat
give
him.
you a draw.
Yeah, nah, I'm with
The
that.
balls I give you.
That was one of our arguments.
But didn't
Crazy,
Kenpachi
bro.
say? But didn't
Me and Rob
Kenpachi
know
say
that
that?
he won,
Didn't
bro.
Kenpachi say that he lost?
Yeah, but he was begging it, dog. Like he wasn't really trying.
Yeah.
You know, because
That's
you
him
know
being
how he
humble,
is.
bro.
He'll say that so he can have a reason to run the ones again.
Nah, man.
Hibachi knew if he took the eye patch off, he would have packed him
Yeah,
up.
real
there.
talk.
It would have been game set.
And let him put 2 hands on it.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
fact that
He was
Yo, you
begging
gotta
him to
chill.
cut. Because remember, he couldn't cut him before, so he was just like, bro, please, somebody just cut me
Yeah.
so I can fight.
Mm-hmm.
So when he started getting cut, he's like, oh, this is fire.
Yep.
Okay.
He ran out of, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't really.
He was
He didn't really
Vegeta.
show up. Yeah.
Another Vegeta.
He was
Nah.
sandbagging.
In the
No,
chat-
no. He's not Vegeta.
Nah,
He's not
they-
Vegeta.
they-
He's not,
Hibachi
he don't get
take
played like
dubs, bro.
he
Hibachi
don't get played like
He
Vegeta.
does take
Yeah.
Vegeta gets played on a different level.
Yes, it's different.
But that's a good point that you brought up though, because
Mhm.
Ichigo has had numerous training moments, many.
Many.
And the thing is, it's like if you're gonna say, even if you are right about the fact that Luffy said, "Yo, I trained to do Gear 2, Gear 3," we never seen it.
We did never.
It was
We
see
didn't
off
see it.
camera.
We didn't see it. We
Yeah.
didn't. We also
Everything-
didn't see. We also didn't see Gear 4 either, but we know that he trained to do it.
Well, actually,
we did.
we did.
Because we saw the
did.
training sessions with Rayleigh at
Yeah,
least. so you
exactly.
can,
Like
you
some,
can
like
afford-
some of them, but not like in like we didn't have like a whole training arc.
Training arc.
But it
yeah,
showed
you know
it
what I'm
at
saying?
least, though.
Like,
With Ichigo, anytime he trained, they showed it, and then they showed the results of that right after and stuff like that. So
yeah,
that's
but there's
why it's different.
transformations. Like for example, his hollow
The
transformation.
hollow, I can give you that one.
The final
hollow is
Getsuga,
slow,
the final Getsuga. Like, did we see training for that?
So
Because he pulled that out. Because like I feel like that's another transformation that he pulled out. Is that?
he in a sense, but I guess they had the Mickey Mouse thing where he's like in the time, there's no sense of time at
That's
all.
what I was telling you
So
earlier.
he was able to be there
Thank you.
forever, and
Thank
then next
you.
thing you know, he's like a sage. Think about it as like the hyperbolic time chamber.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They just walk in there. Next thing you know, Gohan can turn Super Saiyan 2.
yeah.
Like where did you know? It's the same concept.
I told you time was different in that place. That's
No,
why.
you
completely
know,
different.
So strong that he can't even use a transformation again. That's how
Nah,
strong
yeah,
it is.
was toxic.
Be
It
like
was,
that,
hey,
yo.
but Aizen was like that. Like you.
No,
you had
Aizen
to
was
do
like that.
something.
Aizen was like that. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
In the chat, been talking about how Ichigo only got that because he's clearly an experiment. He was experimented on, and that's why he was given all these.
Okay,
things.
Bah,
okay.
is
So that's
yeah.
okay.
So
So
thanks
that's
for
the
bringing
point.
that up.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm for bringing that up. Okay, okay, okay.
And then they said the Hollow fused with the Soul Reaper powers, so the Hollow saving him against Byakuya was not plot armor. It was even foreshadowed before the fight even happened when Ichigo found that mask in his clothes.
Bow, bow,
He did,
bow,
yeah,
bow.
that did
yeah,
happen.
he
That
did.
did happen.
Bow,
There you go.
bow,
I gotta
bow.
defend my
Yeah.
boy.
Jerry,
Yeah,
Jerry,
yeah.
Jerry, shout out to
You know what? One thing I can say. Like, you know, I'll say it a bit when I'll admit that I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But still, like I said, I've always said this with Bleach. I don't know what it is, but like it just, and I've said that 1,000
That's fair, and that's
times, yeah.
completely
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
completely fair.
I do still think Ichigo's OP. I'm still gonna
That's, how,
say
that's
that.
how
fair.
you bring someone's comment to agenda.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's it. You gotta do. You know.
Shout out
I
to the
will say
chat.
this though, to removing Ichigo out. Why not remove Asta or Deku for you?
That ass.
Why not remove Asa? Okay, first of all, Deku.
Oh,
Oh,
for
that's
real?
actually funny. Yeah, those are both of two of my favorites.
Really?
Right? Okay.
Interesting.
For Deku, my
I ain't gonna
No,
lie.
main character.
I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't say
I feel like
anything,
you just
dog.
read
I ain't say-
Jerry's soul right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
all right.
Yo, Jerry said that.
Yo, so my thing is with Deku and Asa, they're not my favorite characters. They're my favorite main characters.
Okay.
My favorite character in all of anime is Trunks, future Trunks.
Okay.
But with Asta, you have more of a point just because we don't have context of where his power had come from when he had got it. With Deku, though, when Deku got All for One, it wasn't just like off the bat, I'm a master with
Yeah,
this,
he earned
right?
it. He did.
Like he actually had to. We actually did see him train to control All for One, right?
Yeah.
We actually saw his temperament while he was training to control All for One. We saw. I said All for One. I keep saying All for One. My bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I know y'all gonna come for me. One for all. We saw him train for one for all, right? We saw him go through the trials and tribulations where he went 100% and his arms were messed up, and he was hurting himself because he didn't know how to control those powers, right? With Asa, we did see Asa train, but not necessarily in the context of controlling the 5-leaf clover grimoire that he had gotten, right? It kind of just came to him, and then as he got it, he kind of mastered. He was mastering things little by little and understanding the power. Because I think even when he first turned into Black Asa, he crashed out.
He did.
Crashed out. He couldn't control his abilities, and then he learned, hey, I can control this a little. So we kind of did see Asa train a little bit with
He
the,
did. He
with the
trained.
Black Clover one. And the reason why I do like Asa is because of Asa's temperament. Like, everybody's telling him that you can't do this because we live in a world of magic. And he comes in to this tournament. He proves everybody wrong. He proves he's that guy. He proves that the training that he's actually been doing for himself is actually beneficial to the power that he gets.
Yes.
It's actually beneficial to fighting against other wizards. And he's taking down other wizards as a result of it because they don't know how to combat his brute strength, right? And he also fights for the people that he loves. Like when they were at that dinner and they were making Noelia look stupid. Her siblings were making him look stupid. And he got on. Noel. I said Noel.
I was
But
like,
yeah.
I know her, but that shit ain't.
I was like, I know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
when they were at that dinner and they were making Noel look stupid, when he hopped on the table and he was like, I don't give a damn if that's your siblings. You're not going to be talking to her like that. Like,
I did respect
like there's different moments to where Asta has had that, to where people have gravitated to Asta and like him because they see how his temperament is. Even the dude from the Golden Dawn with the glasses, I forget his name. He didn't like Asta. He didn't like Asta and Yuno for a grip, like because he was like, they're trash. They're from this village. And then he saw them and he saw how they were and he got a liking to them. And he's like, you know what? I gotta respect this kid. No matter what, he doesn't have magic, but he works hard and he still cares about the people that he loves, and he's not ridiculing all the people for coming at him because of that.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
then
can respect that. I like that.
So how would you
Explanation.
defend Yuji getting to the table then? Because
That's what I was going to ask that next. I was like, hey, man, you made a great case for Yuji not being on that table.
Yeah, I won't lie.
Like
I was thinking that the whole time. I was like, he might as
no.
well stand up.
I did say the very first thing that I said was me saying Ichigo has to get up was an agenda, right?
That's fair.
Yeah, that was the very first
fair.
thing.
Okay.
That's fair.
That was the very first thing.
Oh, I started Deku getting up.
Oh no, absolutely
Probably Asta, I'm
not.
not gonna lie.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I can't agree with that one though. I can't agree with that one
That's
though.
fair.
I can't agree with that one.
Hey,
I can't.
So we're about to get into some super chats in like 2 minutes, and then after that, at 3:03, we'll get into some super chats, and we're gonna get to some One Piece talk finally that you guys have been waiting for. So make sure you send in your questions. And before we get into that, there's a conversation that's been going on in the anime community that would Dragon Ball Z still be as popular if it debuted, starting with the Saiyan saga. I think if it came out now, would it be as impactful? What's your take on that?
Without question. Like, without question. I don't see any reason why Dragon Ball Z would not be popular now, because there are still a lot of series that are very Dragon Ball Z-esque. And a lot of people are like, oh, people wouldn't have the attention spans for it, or it's a too surface level. I'm like, we got a lot of popular surface level anime out there.
Facts.
Like,
That's
y'all
a
love
fact.
Demon Slayer so much.
That's a
And we know
fact.
Demon Slayer's not that deep. Just because it's not deep doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not deep. So, like, Dragon Ball is very much, yo, Unga Bunga, let's fight, let's throw hands, Super Saiyan, like the aura, all of that with better animation. I'd argue it'd be more popular if it came out now.
Because they'll just have the animation
Yeah.
of Super,
It's-
but with starting with Dragon Ball
And it's
Z,
clip-worthy.
like, saga. Yeah.
You know, like, look at Gear 5, how clip-worthy that is. Imagine Goku turning Super Saiyan now.
Damn.
That would go crazy.
Krillin dying now with all the extra little OSTs and the cubes and other animation.
Yeah.
Because they really, you remember how Krillin got stabbed by Frieza the first time? That was gruesome.
Yeah.
You don't think that's going, Twitter's
I
going to
think-
go around, go on,
Yeah.
crash outs? Like, yeah.
You could make it more gruesome if it came out today too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
Think
it.
about what Super already did with Ultra Instinct.
Exactly.
You know what
With
I'm saying?
Ultra
Yeah,
Instinct,
we already
bro.
know how well it's gonna do.
Yeah, so for me, 100% Dragon Ball Z going to be relevant. Still, if it
I
just
agree.
came out
I
now.
respect that.
Yeah.
So before we get to super chats, when we come back, we're gonna talk One Piece. If you like the anime or the manga better, some of your favorite arcs, some of the worst arcs, some of your favorite fights, your favorite characters, some of the worst characters, and so much more. And shout out to the whole TikTok community. We
Fact.
showing you guys love. Everyone out there that's live watching us on TikTok, guys, make sure you guys like this up. And thank you guys so much for supporting our TikTok. You guys got us a lot of dope opportunities. So we appreciate the whole TikTok community. And we're going to eventually be able to find a way that we could read some of y'all questions on TikTok as well, too. The next pod, we promise you guys that.
Yeah.
And we're going to get into some super chats.
All right, let's get to it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood clears your favorite anime donor and said Bleach is the father of new gen anime. Even the author of My Hero Academia said he started drawing because of Bleach.
Talk to him.
I actually never knew that.
Talk
No,
to him.
I knew
JJK
JJK. I knew
similarities,
JJK.
right.
Yeah. But I thought My Hero was more inspired by Naruto.
Yep, you wouldn't get Deku.
Yeah, because I feel like the creator has said that, come out and said that.
Oh, word. Oh.
No, I'm still standing on business.
It's cool. You know, just don't forget, there won't be no Deku if there wasn't no Ichigo.
We got Jacko VX donated and said, Jay in Hollywood. Finally, someone could put Jay on to Kenshin publicly. Also, Gundam Origin is his actual top 5, but he forgot.
You said, what do you say?
The
They
Gundam
said
Origin.
It's a, okay.
Gundam
yeah.
Origin is in his actual top 5, but he
But that's a
forgot.
manga. That's a manga I read. That's different. And I actually just read it. The OG Gundam, bro. One of the best things I've ever read. Ever. They got an OVA out there you can watch. It's brand new. I'm just gonna say this. It's gonna be a hot take for some people. I met the best anime villain ever.
Wow.
In
In the
Gundam.
OVA?
Yeah. So if you ever seen that dude, Char Aznable, the dude with the little helmet and the red suit?
Yeah.
I'm sure
The
you've
white
seen him.
mask.
Yeah, that guy, different.
Okay.
Like he's different. He's like Dio, Aizen, and Riboku. If you read Kingdom in one body.
I didn't know he was a villain. I thought he was just
He's
like
an
the sixth.
antagonist.
Yeah, I thought he
but-
was the sixth Gundam. I haven't watched all.
Nah, this
yeah.
is like the first Gundam.
Oh, okay.
Amuro, like the very
Okay.
first one.
Mhm.
Because there's a guy that looks like him in Gundam Wing. You're probably thinking of him. Zach.
Yeah. That's what
This
I'm
is a
thinking.
different guy. This
Okay.
guy is, bro. He is like the godfather of anime
You
villains.
said it's over for
Yeah, there's an over for it that you can watch standalone, and it'll give you the whole context of the story.
Okay.
Watch that. Yeah, definitely check that out, man.
I hate
I'm
Dio.
putting people on. Oh, Dio slander is crazy.
I hate Dio.
But he,
Nah, the
he
Dio-
hates Dio for
Dio-
how good
Dio-
of a villain
yeah,
he is.
Okay,
Dio
that's fair.
Like,
That's
Dio hate- Dio hate is justified.
Bro, he is.
got me the most
Yeah.
mad.
Dio's toxic, man.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Those are worse.
Santoro
That's
wifey
worse.
donated and said, "Oh my God, JD Legend, big fan. Shout out to Satoru, your wifey."
It's
And
one of
then-
my head mods. He trolling, dog.
He knows this person.
We got Ali the second donated again and said, "No disrespect, Bleach should not be in the big 3. It barely in the big 30. That's crazy.
Oh,
Comparing it to
Agenda.
Naruto,
You see what I'm saying? That's an
Agenda.
agenda.
That was
You
a great
begging it.
agenda, right? Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. We're proud of you.
comparing
The
it
Bleach
to
Agenda
Naruto,
Committee.
It was
in
rage
One
baiting.
Peak is literally a crime. Okay.
All right.
Wait, what?
They said comparing it to One Peak and Naruto is a crime.
Y'all One Piece fans still gotta chill.
Uh-oh.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Clay's your favorite anime donated and said, Jerry's favorite anime is Fairy Tail.
Yep.
Don't take anything he says about Bleach
Yep.
seriously.
Yep.
Natsu is literally the king of plot armor.
Bro, he is.
But
Fairy Tail
Natsu's
was
not my
armor
favorite.
itself.
Natsu's not my favorite character on Fairy Tail. So like, if you use Natsu as an example, that's not a good example.
Is it Urza Scholar?
Yes, it is.
It's one of them. I have two.
She the
so,
plot armor queen, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
She literally has
she's great.
armor as
She
her
is-
plot.
she is
That's
the
what I'm
armor.
saying. Bro, it's crazy.
The armor.
Oh,
She's great. She's
Talk
great.
about not working for her power ups.
Bro, who said that?
don't work at
It's
all.
it's not
No
even
effort,
about-
dog. Just like, yo, I'm Urza and I'm bad.
Erza works for her power up. She be traded. She be in the field.
The new armors though, it's
For the new armor. For, well,
like
actually,
new armor almost.
I mean, I think like
Should go shopping.
Yo, I gotta fight somebody strong tomorrow. Let me
I
get-
think
let me
she
get something that makes
she
my
has
kids
to
feel
trade her
better.
magic to even summon those armors because they're all strong as hell. And the one that she uses the most is Heaven's Wheel.
Yep, Titi.
The Heaven's armor.
No training.
No, she trains. The fairy tale trainers they train. What? What are you talking about?
We
Oh,
got
what?
we got Maury donated and said, "Hey, do you guys consider reacting to the new Fate?" Oh yeah, we just talked about that. The quality of the show is actually insane. Love y'all. Greetings from Germany. Shout out to Germany, yo.
Shout out to Germany.
That
You're
about to be in you, yo.
yeah. What?
In Germany, you never heard. That?
He said, excuse me?
You never heard that before? You about to be you? You never heard that?
Don't ever. No. Please don't.
Germany.
Why didn't you say you was about to go to Germany? You
Yo,
like,
he gonna
what
be
what
in
was
Germany,
that?
bro? He gonna be in you. Forget it, man.
Never
yo,
heard that.
yo,
Never
Love
heard
that.
Alright,
Never
yo,
heard that.
another day. We got Mube donated and said, "Jay, my goat. Didn't know you was 5'2", but you still a legend."
Oh, see, they do.
Did
See, that's
y'all
what I'm
ever watch-
saying.
Bro,
It
that's
be-
agenda,
it be
that's
your own,
agenda.
dog. It
That's
be your own.
agenda.
They said, "Did y'all ever watch Monster by Naoki Urasawa? Best anime psychological story ever."
We
I have
have
not.
not watched it yet, but it's on the docket one day.
Yeah.
One day.
And then
Definitely
we
worth
got
it.
Ali the second. Shout out Ali the second for the donations today. It's hard for me to agree with the Fairy Tail fan, but Jerry is 100% right about Ichigo being OP. Fairy Tail is still trash though.
That's fair though. By the way, my second favorite character is Gajeel, who doesn't really have much plot armor. Cause
I didn't
no,
watch
no, no,
Fairy
no,
Tail.
that's fine. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's
Yo.
fair. That's fair.
He said, "Who'd you say?"
Yeah. He's lit. He's a lit character.
He's fire. Okay.
He's fire.
All right, so now we gonna get
That was funny as hell.
I don't even know who that is.
shout out to everybody that's live with us. Make sure you guys like this up, and let them know where they can follow some of your stuff at.
Oh, yeah. Anywhere that says JD Legend.
On everything.
It's kind of trademark name at this
JD
point.
Legend
yeah.
on everything.
On everything. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
all that good stuff.
Oh.
And guys, make sure you check us out on TikTok and on Instagram at RTTV Reacts and RTTV on TikTok. Also, guys, we got Patreon going crazy right now. We got Gintama, we got Better Call Saul, we got Always Sunny, we got Gravity Falls, and
All
we
the
got
new
JJK,
anime,
we got Hell's
Game of
Paradise,
Thrones.
Free Ring, and so much more. So, guys, there's a little bit of something there for everybody and a lot of dope movies.
Mm-hmm.
And get into a hot take of yours. What is your problem with Wano?
Ooh, Lord. All right, here we go. So this is from like a manga reader's perspective. The anime, very easy, very absorbable. For me, for Wano, I felt like there was a lot of food left on the table. When we were getting into Wano, there was so much that was said. Like, Wano's about to be this. Like, this is, the editors are telling us Wano's the arc. I would have been waiting for Wano. Like, this is everything that we all wanted. And as Wano went by, Act 1 was cool. Act 1 was great, right? With everything, Okobore Town, Yasue, one of my favorites, right? Everything that happened with him was sad. The Smile Fruit, all of that. But then as we started to go on, you just felt more things that Oda had established from the plot were starting to fall away, little by little. Like, with Kinemon and his wife, that kind of was left for the wayside for
That's
a
true.
minute. I was like,
Point
wait,
of that.
I was like, wait, what happened here? And then it was Frankie and the shipbuilders and Zoro leading the samurai. That never happened either. And Oda's just like dropping things. I'm like, this is so interesting. 'Cause when you watch One Piece, Oda does this thing where he makes you care about all the little things because he'll do something with it later. So if you're used to Oda doing that with Wano, some of that started to happen a lot. So I was like, all right, I'm still with Kaido. Because for me, Kaido is like my guy.
Yep.
I always get attached to a villain or a character for any series or any arc that I like. So I'm really looking to attach myself to a character. So for me, as you're seeing Kaido go on, I'm looking at Kaido. I'm like, yo, this guy, he's more than just a brute. He's like sophisticated. When he packs up Luffy, he's like, hey, man, like, don't put this in the newspapers. I don't want that to spread around. Like, and I'm like, oh, this man meticulous. Like but at the same time, he's drunk, he's crying. So there's a lot going on with him. He wants to kill himself all the time. So I'm like, bro, what happened to him? What happened to Kaido? So as we're going on and moving forward, I'm getting more and more invested in what Kaido's supposed to be. And I'm talking about Kaido specifically because he was the main thing I was really holding my hat on, because the rest was kind of falling down the wayside. I thought the Scabbards were not my cup of tea. They were not that interesting to me, except for Ashura Doji. I thought he was real cool.
Yep.
They did him dirty. Like, the way dying to a stick of dynamite is insane. But like in One Piece of all series, I'm just like, yo, and you just see his grave. I'm like, oh, he's actually dead.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was wild. And then
Kinemon.
the Kinemon, the fake out death was wild, because I'm just like, that excuse is so weak. Like, and it was a great moment because like, you felt
Exactly.
it. Momo watched it. I'm like, oh,
Yep.
we got some real stakes here. Like, people are dying. Like, and it just seemed like the war, there wasn't any real deep loss in a war that was supposed to be hyped out to be a fight for the life. So it just seemed like things were getting cheaper. It seemed like the stakes weren't as high. Luffy lost a couple of times. I have no issues with that. But it was mainly once we got to Kaido's reasoning. I don't really understand why he wanted to kill himself. I don't really understand his deep motivations outside of the backstory that you got. I don't know how y'all feel about the backstory, but it felt really like a slideshow. Like, I'm this guy, and now I'm this guy, and now I just want to rule the world. And that was it. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I thought you had a lot more deeper aspirations or reasons for doing something, but instead, you just an angry drunk. And that's really it. And the fight was amazing. So we talking about fighting? Oh, it was amazing. The Kaido fight, all the tech that he had was unreal. But I was really disappointed with the character. And that really is what sold it. And then you guys, I don't think you guys were dealing with the community at the time, but the Yamato debates that were going on back then was bad. Because people was like, Yamato is this, and then Yamato is that. And it was so bad, you couldn't even tell what was going on. But then at the same time, we didn't really dig deeper into Yamato as well.
Yep.
Because it was more of like Yamato saying, I'm Odin, but that was about it. That was never really addressed, or you know what Yamato went through at the time, but we never really went any deeper with Yamato either. So Yamato came off as a character as like, hey man, we just supposed to like Yamato because Yamato's cool. Yamato can throw hands.
Yep.
Yamato pretty. So it's like, yeah, I love Yamato. And I'm like, Yamato's, it's kind of weird pulling up to Momo. I'm like, hey, I'm your dead dad. And I was like, that's a little weird. Like, how is he supposed to, why are we still going with this? Like, are we going to address this? That, hey, like, you're not Odin because Momo, dad is Odin. So it's just like, you know, so for me,
Yeah, I feel you
some
saying.
people find it endearing and it's a trauma. And I'm like, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Like, it's not cool because and then obviously Oda writes the story, so Momo not going to say nothing about it. But for me, I'm like, okay, that's a little problematic. And then, I mean, I got Eustace Kid slander for days. That's a whole other.
Come on.
Yeah.
man.
Useless.
I was rolling with
everything.
Yo, this dude.
So
spitting
kid
like
is where
Mark
you draw the
Lamont
line
right
on
now,
everything
bro,
I
but
said. Yo.
Nah, you said you
Kid.
went crazy on Bleach. As soon as you said kid, you
Yeah.
lost him, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love Kid.
Boys.
I love
you-
Kid, bro. I thought you was my boy,
Nah,
bro.
man.
but-
I'm a kid, bro. I'm the greatest kid hater of all time,
So
man.
let me hear it though. Let me hear it. What
Bro,
is it about Kid that you like?
Funny thing is, I used to love Kid. I loved the magnetic powers. I was like, yeah, like I'm ready. They was always propping him up to be Luffy's rival. Like Luffy finally got somebody that's gonna be like, oh, they probably gonna have to fight for the One Piece at one point in
Yup.
time. So that's how it was being built up. Even in Udon, when they was training together, he lost his arm to Shanks. I'm like, oh, Kid really out here challenging Yonko. I'm like, yo, he's really that guy. And then as things go on, and they had the training arc, and now Luffy learned Ryo, and he's punching Kaido, and Kid's like, what's that? I'm like, what you mean, what's that? Like, you supposed to be with him. Like, what are you talking about? And then everybody's fighting Kaido and doing damage to Kaido, and Killer's doing a little sonic boom and injuring Kaido on the inside. I'm like, oh, they all putting in work. And Kid's out here doing Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestling moves. I'm like, that's not gonna hurt him. Like, that's not, like, you gotta be more to your magnetism than turning into a robot and dunking people.
But
Like,
we've
you
seen that. Well,
that was
we can't excuse Big Mom fight. Like,
can't, no, so once we get to, because the Big Mom, at that point, I was getting tired of him because all I was seeing was the same gimmick with the magnetic powers. And maybe it's my point because I see magnetism. I'm thinking, oh, we about to get some Magneto stuff.
see
Like,
there,
you know what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
issue right
And
there.
that was my fault. My
Yep.
heart was broken.
Yep.
That's the point. Because even with the Big Mom stuff, I'm like, all right, so you about to show me something different. You see the Awakening, a sign. That was kind of cool. And then the big heralded attack that was supposed to come, it's just a giant metal bull. And I'm like, so you doing the same thing again, but with Big Mom. And then the only reason he even really does severe damage to Big Mom is because Law decides, let me show up. Let me be Chris Paul and throw you alley-oops because you DeAndre Jordan. And that's it. And that's it. So then I'm like, because Big Kid wouldn't have done nothing if Law wasn't there. And that's facts.
What the
Like,
hell
that's
is that?
facts.
So what? So you think Law's gonna do it by himself too? He needed Kid as
would-
well, right?
I'll tell you this. Law would have done better 1v1 with Big Mom than the Kid would have. I'll die on
I
that
agree
hill.
with that.
I agree with
You know
that.
what?
I do agree with that.
I'm not even mad at
Yeah,
that, but
that
I'm
kid-
saying, will he have defeated her? That's my thing.
Probably not.
All
I'll
right.
say probably not. And I still give Kid credit because the railgun was cool. That was the only thing from Kid that I actually genuinely was like, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm
hard.
cool with that. And even in the anime, in the manga, they didn't make it look like that. Kid was taking hits from Big Mom. Like, she was swinging on him. So I was like, okay, they made Kid look more tough and durable dealing with all that damage that Big Mom was throwing. But in the manga, they really didn't put Kid on like that. It was more like, all right, well, Kid, let's give you something cool finally. And that's it.
Yeah.
And then obviously you saw what happened afterwards with Shanks. And
Yeah, of course.
that's the most disrespectful moment in One
It
Piece.
started
history,
off.
dog.
It started off amazing.
It started off, yeah, he was looking cool, and then
Yeah.
I just keep saying, I say Oda hates Kid because he disrespects him at every corner. The same way y'all talk about Toriyama and Vegeta,
Yeah.
God rest his soul, same way he does Eustace Kid.
So you can't. So similar to how you don't hold it against Vegeta, you shouldn't hold it against Kid. Then, if that's the case.
Yeah, that's fine, but
You're a
then
Vegeta
you know, when
fan.
you go to I am a Vegeta
Yeah, you
fan.
feel me?
Yeah.
So-
However, but Kid never really had any cool lines like Vegeta did. You know, like
Ooh.
Vegeta had presence. When Vegeta stepped up, he got presence, the pride, the character development. He got depth. Kid, we don't even got a backstory. Do y'all know Kid's backstory?
Yeah, we
Nah, but
No, we
that's,
don't.
Yo, but
Let me
that's
tell you why. Because
Yep.
we never get it. You know where the backstory comes?
Yup.
In an SBS. You know what SBS is?
Nah.
Them little data books that Oda be putting out?
Yup.
Yeah.
You ain't even give him a backstory in the story. The
So you
story's
don't-
supposed to
so
be
you
there.
don't think it's
Oda
never
not-
gonna come?
No, it's not.
So I was gonna ask you about because you actually brought it up because one of the main things that you said about Wano is the fact that you don't get the Kaido backstory that you wanted.
Yeah.
So when I watched that and Wano finished, to me I thought it was gonna be more in the future. So you don't feel like we're gonna get more of Kaido going more down the line?
I can't answer that.
Okay,
I can't answer
fair,
that
yeah.
solely
Alright.
because it'd be spoilers, and I'm not
okay,
gonna answer that.
understandable.
But I'll say this. Let me not go to I don't want to get into spoilers, but yeah,
Alright.
I can't answer that.
Okay,
But even then, when people were saying that, my response to that is why not give him something extensive in the arc where he's the main villain, right? Kaido is he was like the main problem of Wano in general. Now we know Orochi had his issues, and Orochi was another here. He was kind of here and there.
Yeah, he
I'm
was-
not gonna lie,
he
he was
wasn't
ass.
hated
Orochi
Unnecessary.
was a little weak. That was another issue.
Yeah.
And I don't really, because I've talked about this ad nauseum, and it's one of the reasons the community got a big issue with me sometimes is because the talk I got for Wano.
Yeah,
But for the most part, with Kaido, I felt like for how impactful he was in the story as he was, he actually would have been better without a backstory, like how we had with Arlong and Crocodile, where because of their presence alone,
Yeah.
you didn't really need a backstory for them because they were just cold as they were.
Facts.
And I felt like the backstory didn't add to Kaido. I felt like it subtracted from him
Mm.
because then you at least live with the mystery,
Yeah.
right? And the mystery was what made me like Kaido the most. Like, man, I wonder why he is the way he is, right? The Joy Boy talk, the suicide talk, the suicide talk was never addressed, like ever. Like he just became suicidal at one point, and people infer, oh, it's because
Wasn't it just because he couldn't like
Nobody
nobody
could
Joy
kill him?
Boy people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I always thought it
That's
was
what
because he
does
was
that.
so like
He was so powerful that nobody could beat
That
him. And
nobody-
he was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, let me try to die." Like,
Yeah, so my thing is like, and this is me and Braga was laughing about it. It's like, yo, you want to die? Just jump in the water, dog. Like,
yeah.
That is
like,
true.
like you a devil
That
fruit
is-
user.
that's a
Like it's
fact.
dumb.
That's a
Like if
fact,
you want to
though.
die, jump in the water and die.
Yeah.
And he didn't do that, but he jumping off mountains 10,000 feet. I'm like, you're not trying.
Nah, I'm about to say, that's
true.
crazy, but it's like you're not really trying.
that's a huge
bro.
contradiction.
You knew that wasn't gonna hurt you, man.
And he was
Yeah.
dodging Shank smoke.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, you want to fight, but you ain't fight Shanks.
Yeah.
You ain't fight Mihawk. Like,
He-Hawk, the real swordsman.
Hey,
I
man,
think he was just feeling himself too much. That's what.
that's what I feel like,
Yeah.
and I felt he might have been a little lazy with it. Just a little. Like, there's people out there. He didn't fight Whitebeard.
You ain't looking for the real smoke.
That's true.
That's what
Nah,
I'm
but
saying.
it could.
He could fight two of them at once too if he wanted to.
Real
Could
talk.
have.
It could be he was feeling himself too much and he really didn't want to die. He just liked the
And that's-
idea of like
And
saying
that
he-
would have been even a more interesting if we like went into that, because you could infer that, but when you never got it, you're just like, yeah, but what was that really all
But
about?
this is a man that is a former member of the Rocks Pirate.
yeah,
And I think with how much this show has been alluding of going more into the Rocks Pirate, we can get more of context revolving around Kaido.
Yes.
Because with Big Mama, Whole Cake, you can essentially say that was her arc in terms of getting to know her more, her backstory, her family, and her ambitions.
Yeah.
So therefore, there's no need to divulge more into her.
that's true.
When it comes to Kaido, this
I will
So
say, Big Mom's backstory was really cool though.
Yeah.
You got a lot from the backstory, and even like what happened with the kids and everything. That
Yeah.
was like,
that
heavy.
was
Yeah.
so we got a
crazy.
lot because Big Mom got like 3 episodes for a flashback. So at
Mhm.
least you were able to dig into her psychology, and she was always like that. So I'm just like, okay, I understand Big Mom.
Yeah.
I think from the Kaido backstory, you're just like, I think I understand Kaido, but I don't really know.
Mhm.
And that was the thing, and I felt like you were left wanting. So I'll always say Kaido is probably the best in terms of combat, probably the best villain we have in the story for sure.
Yeah,
Like, in terms of the fights and everything,
Mhm.
in terms of the character, it just felt like we left food on the table.
Yep.
So the way I see the Wano arc talked about, I see some people say either that they should have condensed it and made it and not brought as many characters, because I know that like Wano is known as the arc that brought in the most new characters in all of One Piece.
Yeah.
Or do you think it should have been longer to flesh out all the things that they added to Wano?
No, not
Because
long.
Wano was long as hell.
Wano was long. I think the way I put it is I feel like Oda spent a lot of time on things that he maybe didn't need to spend too much time on. I mean, he's the author, so it's very hard to say things like that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
from my opinion, like there were some things that he would normally just cash in on that he just chose not to because I think he wanted to write something else. Like I remember mentioning, I don't know if you guys heard, you heard about the Rocky Port incident that happened in the middle of the arc with Kobe,
Mhm.
where Kobe
Yes,
became the
correct.
hero and everything.
Mhm.
That happened during Wano, but instead we spent 2 to 3 episodes on Onimaru and Yukimaru the Fox.
Mm.
And I'm just like, but they didn't really mean anything at the end of the day
Yep.
at all. But that could have been time spent on fleshing out something that you already put in the story,
Yeah.
or like tying up some loose ends, or like, I mean, this is the reason why I like Act 1 so much, is because the story of Shuten Maru and then Ashura Doji, what he had to deal with in the 20 years afterwards, him being bitter.
Yes.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's the
Mhm.
stuff I was looking for. I'm like, oh, I feel that anger. I
Yeah.
feel that frustration. So it's not like he couldn't do it, but I feel like he just focused on things that he wanted to focus on.
Mhm.
People thought it was good, and it just didn't hit for me.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah, because I feel like the Toby Ropo, like the Beast Pot, like there was a lot of things that I feel like we could have had less of and more of others.
Exactly.
I think if you did keep it that long, it would be better if you add that Kaido backstory. Based on
and
what
that's
you're
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because you could have had an episode or 2 at the bare minimum. It could have been the same thing, but just a little bit more,
saying.
and we would have learned so much more about Kaido.
So what's your favorite arcs then?
Ooh, so Sabaody is up there
Mm.
for sure. It's in my top 3. Ennis Lobby, Marineford. I'm a big fan of Baratier and Arlong Park.
Mm.
Those, like, I would say those are my top
Yeah.
5. I'm a Sanji guy, so obviously, like, with Baratier, that was special. Arlong Park is different because I love Arlong. Like, especially after Fishman Island, when you learn why Arlong the way he is.
Yes.
Like, yo, Arlong was toxic, but he was really down for his boys.
100%.
He really, like,
He really was
because
about
you
it.
know a lot of these villains, they don't care about the little guy and their people, but Luffy beat up one random dude, I think Chu, the dude with the big lips.
Yeah, yep.
He beat him up, and he's just like, yo, who put his hands on my man? Like, this is my brother. Who hurt my brother? I'm like, yo, he caring about his little guys. So you don't really see that, but you see why it's like that and what he went through and the Fisher Tiger backstory and all of that. So Arlong Park was like, it was it.
That's when I fell in love with One Piece.
Yeah, that's Barate, Arlong Park. I always tell people, if you don't love One Piece after that, you're just not going to love the story.
Yeah, because Arlong, I feel like he was essential to even like usher in this whole storyline revolving around the Fishman
100%.
in general, which is such a pivotal thing when it comes to One Piece.
Yeah, and it's like even the split between Jinbei and Arlong and the different routes as well. Like, as brothers, like, we can all relate to that different route when it dealt with the politics that we dealt with. So it hit home for me when I'm like, I've seen this before. I've seen that struggle, and I see the tension because I know people that think this way, and I know people that think Arlong's way.
Yeah.
And it's not like they don't hate it. They love their people,
Yeah.
but they're just going about it differently, and you can't blame them for doing it. And I love when you have those moments where I'm like, I don't really agree with this, but I also really understand why you did that.
That's why you like Magneto, huh?
That's why I love Magneto.
Woo!
Yeah, man.
That's feeling it, Marv.
Yeah.
Nah, he's not better than Dr. Doom, but that's a conversation for another day.
That's fair.
What are some of the arcs you hate the most in One Piece?
I mean, sir, I wouldn't say hate the most. I mean, obviously, Wano's not my favorite arc. I'll say that for sure. But there's definitely good things in Wano. I give Wano a 6 out of 10. Some people would hate that, but I did. I mean, Syrup Village was kind of weak with Usopp mainly.
Oh. I was like, what is that?
I didn't even know what that was. That you know, like Syrup Village is like
How do you rank that one? Out of
it's
10?
the bottom one.
So
Wait,
no,
what-
out of 10.
what arc?
You know how you said 6 out of 10?
Usopp,
What
yeah.
you give it
when you
at?
first meet him.
4?
4 out of
Probably
10.
a 4. Yeah, I mean,
Is he the worst Straw Hat for you too?
No.
Usopp?
so I got an agenda.
Keep it a buck.
I got it, agenda.
Keep it a buck.
I hate Chopper, man.
Wow.
I'm a Chopper hater, though.
That's not, I'm not even mad at that. I'm never gonna
Oh,
give
you'd be
that credit.
surprised how mad people get
Yeah,
when I say
I'm,
that.
I'm not mad at that. I don't hate Chopper.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a
I'm about
mascot.
to say right
the
now he's
mascot.
getting
I have
wasted.
no beef with Chopper, but I get why people don't like Chopper. I get
All right,
it.
aside
Yeah.
from Chopper.
But outside of Chopper, I mean, that's tough because I love Brooke. I like Frankie. I got no issues with him. Robin, my girl.
Real swordsman.
I'm Robin over Nami. That's always been me.
I feel
I
that.
felt, yeah.
Yeah. Although Nami's the better character, but it's still Robin over Nami.
Damn.
Wait, why is Can you expand on that one?
I don't know about that one.
Expand on that.
Talk about
I don't know about that
Nico
one.
Nami-
Robbins.
Nico Robin is great. I love Robin. That's my girl. That's my baby. Nami's still the better character though.
Why?
Why,
The
though?
number
What?
2.
It's not even just the number 2.
They
It's
just
like
nerf Robin.
she
That's all
they do nerf her. They
They
actually
don't just
they
nerf.
hold Robin.
Yeah.
To be honest, they don't let her be Robin anymore. She's kind of just a background character for the most
For
part.
sure.
Nami's always at the forefront. She's like the glue of the crew.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, like she'll take lead in moments where you're just like, well, Nami's stepping up again. Even in Whole Cake Island, dealing with Sanji and everything that he did to Luffy at that time, Nami really showed up there.
Yeah.
Facts.
She slapped Sanji, said, "Yo, I'm not forgiving you yet." Nami was standing on business in there, and Nami has a lot of moments where her personality shows up a lot more than Robin does because I feel like Oda just puts more effort into Nami. Even the beginning with Nami, Arlong Park, the struggles that she dealt with.
True.
Bro, she was 11 dealing with them fishmen
Mm-hmm.
for years.
That's true.
Do you know what I'm saying? Now, Robin's backstory is bad, but Nami's tough.
Isn't
Like,
it
she a tough
interesting?
girl, yeah.
That's interesting too, though, because you would say Robin has more weight to the story than
100%.
Robin has more weight, but they don't emphasize the weight she has because
But they
like,
have,
she
though.
knows all the secrets, but then it's kind of in the wayside until you look at a world government guy and he's like, oh yeah, Nico Robin, she can't be here, and that's it. You know, but that's it. Like outside of that, like
I feel like there was a huge focus on her in Ena's lobby, right?
oh, there was
Yeah,
huge
yeah,
focus,
yeah,
right?
that's
She had a
her
big
arc.
focus on
Yeah,
that.
for Nami, I guess Arlong Park is very short.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like you bring it up, I feel like Arlong Park is kind of like you're edifying it to a degree. Like Nami, she was 11 dealing with like
Yeah.
Nico Robbins by herself.
And she
Yeah.
was wanted by the
Yeah,
government.
by the
She was, and her backstory was hard. Her backstory was harder than Nami's. I agree.
100%. Not even
Much
close.
harder. She went through way more. I
Yeah.
would say it's either her or Law.
Yeah.
Maybe Brett, that got the saddest backstory in One
Yeah,
Piece
I
for
agree.
sure. Like just awful. I think it's just more the fact that more of the spotlight and attention is put on Nami and her character and
That's
her,
true.
how she interacts with people, and Robin kind of sits in the back a lot for the most
Yeah.
part.
I feel like Nami's to a certain degree. I can understand why you take it that way, but I always see it as a comedic way of how they handle that. Because
They do.
her like slapping Sanji, to me, it never took it as she's actually holding him accountable in certain aspects. I feel like it really is just. It's just funny that she's slapping Sanji.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. I mean, she was serious. She was crying when she did it.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't remember that one. But I'm saying-
misinterpreted.
I'm talking about in other moments where they do highlight Nami.
Oh,
Nami,
yeah,
you know
that-
what I'm
I'm
saying?
talking about like times where like she's either punching Luffy in the top of the head and stuff like that. I get you on that. You
And
know?
they do use her a lot comedically.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
She's also the mom of the crew and getting everyone in order. So they use her comedically.
And I feel like in Wano they gave the moment to Robin. In
With
Wano.
Black when she turned to that.
Yeah, like they gave Robin a moment in Wano.
did.
And it was
That was
kinda crazy.
overdue,
Found a
though.
thing.
That was
Yeah.
overdue.
That was
That was
overdue.
the first time we saw Robin beat Robin in a long
In a
time.
minute. 'Cause I remember that. Yeah, you're right.
And so that was the last time we really felt Robin. And then she kind of went in the background again. And then with Egghead, right?
She got her.
Yeah, she got her thing as well. But even Nami, she got Zeus. And she fought Ulti and beat Ulti.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a big, Zeus was a big deal.
Yeah. That was actually like a mini arc for her.
Yeah.
Zeus is-
Even
Zeus
in Whole
getting
Cake,
back,
yeah, you know, she helped Luffy beat Cracker. You know, so Nami's always doing something important.
Her personality definitely shines way more compared to
Yeah.
Robin.
Nah, that is-
Definitely
that
true.
And mind you, I'm a Robin guy, so it's
Yeah.
not like it's not an agenda.
That's
I just
fair.
need this,
The thing that I hate the most about it is the fact that she had all that time, 2 years with Revolutionary Army. We still,
and we still don't know nothing.
I don't
Why?
like. I'm not gonna lie.
But
so
you
one
know
thing-
why?
I
I
think
think about Dragon.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't know
Nah,
much
listen,
about the
I-
Revolutionary
listen,
Army.
listen, we
Period.
don't.
We will, and I feel like that's not like the Kaido setup where like we're showing him have like feelings about certain things and we're never gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Yeah, we
No,
are.
we have
We
to
have to.
get it. Yeah,
There's no way.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way we're not.
Yo, shout out Usopp for making that stick for Nami, man. We couldn't have none of them moments
Well,
without Usopp.
Yo,
What's it
actually,
called?
finish.
Wait,
Oh, wait.
you
We
already
gotta
answered the
finish.
question.
We gotta finish. We gotta go back to the question.
I mean, it is Usopp. Like, he's the one I like the least afterward. I'm sorry, dog. Like,
Don't look
I-
at me.
Nah, that's me. That's me.
Oh, it's you.
Nah,
Okay.
that's me. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
looking at
yeah.
me.
That's why I
He was looking at me like.
No. Because he wants to get the moment that he sees that I gotta have it face of disappointment.
You're laughing
Like
with me,
he
bro.
was looking for that moment.
You're
But
laughing
it's okay
with
because
me,
I
bro.
understand.
It's okay.
I understand. Usopp is a very complex character. Like we not all gonna get you. Ooh.
We're not gonna get you.
bro. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, ooh, real ones know. You feel me?
It's
But
great.
we
Real
got a
ones.
question for you.
Yo.
We got a question for you.
He
Okay,
said,
now,
"Ooh."
This is like probably like
Stop.
honestly in this podcast. This question got asked every podcast so far of this season, and man, I'm interested to know: will Usopp get Conqueror's Hockey?
No.
Yes.
Let's go. That's my guy right here. Keeping it real, and it's not an
Finally.
agenda.
I would like to
It's not
say,
an agenda.
Somebody with some sense.
I am now, I believe, 7-1, and you are
The
the
first
lonely one in this.
Really?
Every single creator that came on here so far has
Yeah.
said that they do believe Usopp will get Conqueror's Hockey.
Cole, Brago, Roger, all said.
And why do you
and
think
top?
no? Why do you think no?
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
Why?
It don't make sense. The disposition of a conqueror, it does not fit Usopp in the sense that I guess Usopp is like, I'm gonna overcome. I'm gonna be a brave warrior of the sea. So it would make sense, I guess, in the sense that, well, this guy's his whole gimmick is bravery. So if we're gonna run the bravery gimmick, and eventually he's gonna come off as a conqueror. He came off as God Usopp in Dressrosa.
Yep.
So everyone thinks, oh, Oda's gonna do that as a gag. They think he's gonna be Buggy, like Buggy becoming a Yonko.
Yep.
So for me, I just don't believe it. I'm gonna see it, but I'm not gonna say yeah, it's gonna happen. You could call it agenda, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just saying no.
Okay,
Period.
so I'm happy that one
Yeah.
we had to tiptoe on the agenda word. I like that, and then I also like that you said I could see
You
it,
can see it,
but
yeah.
I don't think he'll do it.
I don't
So
think
it's-
he'll do it,
It's
no.
still a very high pot. Like I think Usopp getting Conqueror's Hockey. We already seen that he has some type of hockey early on, and I feel like when he's gonna be needed, I feel like he's another character that even right now in general, I feel like a lot of the Straw is like he hasn't had a moment in a long time.
Yeah.
So I think that
Long
his
ass
moment
time.
will be coming. I think that's the problem with Chopper too. I feel like there's certain characters that we kind of know their position they play, and it's necessary in all of our like Frankie's always gonna be needed. Like,
Always.
we
Yeah,
always gonna
yeah.
need a coupe de burst.
Always.
We're gonna need that.
Yeah.
Like we're always gonna need to do that. Like what Usopp's position is, what a Chopper's position is. Even though Chopper, I feel like
He's a
his
doctor.
position
doctor.
should be used like a lot
Yeah.
more.
Nah, he is used. It's just
It's not.
It's
really,
off screen
it's
and
for
it's
the
just
kids.
It's not
bandages.
exciting.
It's
Yeah.
bandages, bro. That's
They
Yeah.
just pop up and Zoro got 99 bandages on.
That's
You're like,
it.
oh, Chopper probably did that. But I feel like Usopp's gonna get that moment, and I do think it would be super fire for his character. to get that Conquerors hockey, especially being that he's the only one, he has no devil fruit. He's always known as the weak one, but he'll always, when push comes to shove, he gonna fight for his friends.
So for clarification, you feel if it does occur, it'll be gimmicky.
Yeah,
Okay,
that would
thank
be.
you.
It would be 100%.
Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
I know that uses gimmicks. He uses them.
parody.
Yeah, it's just like because.
He barely be using his hockey anyway.
Bro, he used
Yeah,
hockey
no,
once.
yeah,
It's somebody.
he was
once.
Somebody said this in my comment section. I laughed. He said Usopp's greatest feat is putting a toddler in a coma. That's it. And
But no,
it went-
that
and
was a
that's
serious ass topic.
It was a serious. It was serious
Yo.
feat. But we haven't seen that serious of a feat. There's not many people in the story that got that type of hockey moment, and it just never happened again for like 10 years.
No,
That
I
was 10
agree.
years
That's
ago.
insane.
I agree.
So for me, it's
Yeah.
like pre-time skip Usopp was great.
Yeah.
Because you actually felt the bravery when he showed up in certain moments. But now it's more like, okay, he leveled up,
Mm-hmm.
but and again, this might be a little agenda, but like to me, he's like a glorified gardener now. Like we got a sniper, but he's really just shooting plants and all kinds of different things.
But
I'm
them
like,
plants,
I'm like, but you're supposed to fight Van Ogre, dog? Like the dude with the pistol
Wow.
shooting ants, his dad
Warping.
shooting ants, like and
Wow.
he's just shooting, you know,
That's hilarious.
fertilizing the earth and everything. Like
Yo,
I
but
get it.
Think
bro.
about it. I'm gonna send you into a world of devil fruit users, and all you got is yourself, your heart, and your bravery. What you finna do?
I mean,
You feel me? Like I agree with you that I feel like he should be able to use his hockey more. I think that's hold
and that would
in a
help.
way that I don't get it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's just I don't know why they read it that way. I don't understand that
I don't know.
because I feel like Usopp, he needs to have a moment very soon because I do think he's one of those characters that post time skip has been on the back burner for the most part.
Yeah,
I feel
and
like post time skip, like pre time skip Usopp, we just saw him more, but I think post time skip Usopp is better.
really,
Yeah, just because like pre time skip Usopp has one of the moments that's gotten me the most frustrated. Wells, the most frustrated in all of One Piece, and that was him
Mary?
fighting Luffy over the Goemeri. Like that is like. I'm like, what is wrong with you? like, and with this one, it's like he's not been in the forefront, and I'm not saying this because he hasn't been in the forefront, but I feel like the roles that he's been playing has been more of a. It's been beneficial, and it's not been irritating to a point to where it's like I can't stand Usopp in post time skip. Whereas pre time skip, there was a lot of those Usopp moments, so where it was very frustrating to deal with Usopp.
I can see where you're coming from because he really was bugging throughout the entire arc. I find that even if you don't like him in that moment, I felt like the fact that he had such presence is what made him so good. And then in post time skip, that presence is taken away, and I'm just like, I'd rather him just be frustrated.
Whoa. I mean, post time skip is Dressrosa.
Dressrosa.
He got some moments at Dressrosa.
He definitely has some moments.
Yeah.
But how did you feel about him abandoning Robin at that time? 'Cause that was foul.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
You supposed to be a
Yeah.
brave warrior. You abandoned Robin. He came back, but that was trash, dog. That was not
Yeah.
good.
I'll do that.
That was bad,
Nah,
man. Like, and that's 2 years after a time skip. You're supposed to be better. What you mean you abandoning Robin?
I'm not gonna lie. I've always
Talk to him.
stood on the fact
Hey.
that Usopp is not gonna be like he's not brave. That's just not his biggest thing. Like I think in a lot of moments, I can't. It's like when somebody shows you who they are, you can't expect them to be somebody else. I think that
guess.
he will. In moments we've seen him be brave.
Yeah.
We've seen him when forced to be brave. He's brave.
Yeah.
But his first idea, let's be real, yo. Robin, you fight way better than me. Figure that shit out. Like, what? You better LaFleur some shit. Like, what we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? What
Yeah.
Usopp finna do? You said he's a glorified gardener.
Yeah.
I'm finna do the goddamn blend at you while you got 19 arms. Finna grab some shit up.
Hey man, you gotta have some type of assist. Do some.
Yeah, I'm about-
Like
he's
yo,
a
how about a
support
little
character.
bit?
You know what I'm saying? Like shoot a sensu bean or something. Like I don't
Yo,
know.
shoot a
like,
setsu bean.
I don't know, dog. Like,
Yo.
Yo, what?
So overall, though, who are like you could say unfavorable characters within the show?
unfavorable characters.
Yeah,
in
that
the
you
show?
don't like.
outside of the stride.
Outside
Yeah,
of the
outside of
Straw Hats?
yeah.
I mean, Kid. I mean, sorry, man. Kid is definitely up there, like for sure.
God, out of
Kid
the
is
whole
disappointing.
show, you had to name Kid first.
It is like he disappointing, man. I'm disappointed in him, and he could have been so much more, and I'm hurt. And some people can say I'm bitter. I am.
You are. Yeah.
I'm a bitter dude, man. Like he was supposed to be him. One of my famous quotes during that time is, "We were supposed to get Magneto, and we got a magnet." Come on, like you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, come on, man.
crazy.
That's yeah. I
I
mean,
understand that because you had expectations of him.
and that's
you
my
didn't meet
fault.
it.
And I can.
All right,
and when
I can
people
see
say
that.
that's your fault, I'll be like, yeah, it is.
Yep.
It's 100%. Even with Wino, like I had expectations, and it didn't happen. And I think I've now learned when it comes to authors writing the story he wants to write.
Yep.
You got to temper your expectations. So for me, it's like I'll deal with the disappointment. I'll say I'm disappointed,
Yep.
but I'll acknowledge it was my expectations,
I feel that.
and that was my
Well, I
fault.
had the same experience with Marvel.
Hey, man.
Wait,
With
wait,
the,
wait.
the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, I heard a lot of people did
No,
like
no,
that.
no,
yeah.
Joel, that's your
Nah,
fault.
That was
Play
the
the same
movie. They
thing.
were rolling out the X-Men. We see Professor X wheelchair in the trailers. We're like, yo, this about to be the craziest
Yeah.
movie ever. And then we go to see it, and
They like you Doomsday. That's why.
Doomsday better be 4 hours.
Nah, Doomsday got to be godly, bro.
Yeah.
So other than Kid, who else?
I don't. I'm trying to like. I had agendas. Like I had a thing with Dragon. I had issues with Dragon for a minute. 'Cause he's not doing nothing. We make this joke. Anytime in the manga, he'll just stand there. He'll stay nothing. He'll look east and just triple dots. And I'm just like, bro, what are you farming for, bro? Just stand in the corner farming, looking east. I'm like, bro, you ain't done nothing yet. Like we ain't heard no speech from the dude, no commands, nothing. It's just, oh, Dragon's cold, the most dangerous man. What has he done? It's all implied, and obviously he's done something. I'm not
Yeah.
saying he hasn't, but I'm like, bro, when are we gonna see it?
But like the build up, because I feel like with Shanks to some extent, right?
Yeah.
They kind of did the same thing.
They did.
But
He
we
stopped the war too.
We do know. Yeah, he stopped. His
And that was the thing.
President stopped the war. Yeah,
To be
his
fair.
president stopped the war.
Yeah.
But we like, and he also saved Luffy when Luffy got in
with the Sea King.
with the Sea
And he had
King,
that
right?
moment, yeah.
So he did have those moments, but still, it was like for me, I felt I see really enough from Shanks. I still love Shanks though. He was
I
still
agree
that guy.
with that.
Yeah.
I
He's still
do
that
agree with
guy.
that.
But way more than Dragon.
Way more than Dragon.
His
That
plot
is
is
fair.
Dragon.
And I think Shanks got helped because we saw Mihawk pack Zoro up. And
Pack Zoro up.
packed
Say that
him up. We saw Mihawk pack Zoro
Ah.
up. Hacked him up
Like-
with a butter knife. Like he really did him dirty.
That was
So
good.
because Whitebeard said Mihawk and Shanks fought all these duels, Shanks got a lot of PR off the fact that he fought the dude that packed Zoro up.
True.
Dragon didn't get no PR with no fights or anything.
But if he's
like
the coldest man, then that's not PR.
the most wanted man, but that's not the
Was.
most strongest man. It's the most wanted, which means
Yeah, it's
it could be
different.
more governmental.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean he's strong, although people say Dragon top 5. I'm like, he ain't fought nothing. And then they say, like in the Luffy Sabo flashback, with the wind and the wind being around the storms, like, oh, he got a wind Logie.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, he could just have a big fan. Like, he may not have a
This
wind
dude
Logie.
said
Like,
a
you don't
big
know because you don't know what he's doing.
That's an agenda.
Yeah, it is. That's 100%. So you don't. So for me, I just want to see it. I believe it's gonna happen, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But people hype Dragon up so much. I'm like, what are you hyping?
That ass. The
So-
most dialogue we got was him talking to Sabo.
That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Real talk.
Sabo the one pulling the weight right now. You know now.
The
he's not-
revolutionaries for sure, bro.
you
He
know.
pulled up to Mary Joelle. He witnessed everything that happened there. Like
He
it wasn't
got out of
Dragon.
there.
Yeah, he got out of there.
Yeah, now Cobra may have died to do that, and he could have done something about that. But hey, man,
He tried. I mean, how much could you really do against
There's not
those,
much you could
those
do.
elders, bro?
Yeah.
Especially when we saw what they actually did in
Egghead,
Egghead.
exactly. Yeah,
it's
so-
crazy. I was like, wow.
What are some of your favorite fight moments in One Piece?
It's funny. Somebody just asked me this question recently. I mean, obviously, the Jet Gatling with Rob Lucci versus Luffy.
Whoo!
Out to Lucci.
Yeah,
Which
one-
one? The new one or the? Oh, forget it.
Yeah,
The old one,
yeah,
yeah.
the old one. That was
Oh, yeah.
one of the most emotional moments ever. One of my favorite moments ever is Luffy versus Katakuri when he goes
Yeah.
Snake Man.
Yeah.
Katakuri puts him in that hole
Yup.
like that in that little pause frame that he had.
Yeah.
Very bleach quote. And I felt that, and I was like, oh yeah, they're tough. Like
Yup.
the whole Katakuri, that whole sequence of that episode was just pure cinema, like straight hands, martial arts, boxing, all of that. I was like, yeah, that's it. The one moment with Kaido versus Luffy, where the lightning storm was coming in, and he was punching Luffy through the lightning storm. When he shows up, Kaido looking mad husky.
Yeah.
Like, in front of everyone, he trying to swing his club. I'm like, yo, Kaido in the anime, bro, undefeated. Like so clean. Kaido has so many cool moves. Zoro versus Mr. One. I still think
Early.
I think that's the best Zoro fight still.
What?
Still. Zoro versus Mr. One
Even
is
better than
still.
Killer?
You think it was better than Zoro versus Lucci?
Yeah.
Wow.
In terms of like
King?
actual, in terms of
King,
his
that's what I
actual swordsmanship and like really, because Zoro does a lot of flashy Dragon Ball Z swordsmanship now.
Yeah.
Mr. One versus Zoro was honest hoops. That's ethical swordsmanship right
Not
there.
too cool. Not
Not
trying
too
to be
flashy,
classy.
nothing, just pure technique,
to it, yeah.
struggle to cut, and then eventually he figures something out, and it's just like, it's like your textbook old school Japanese film, quiet, silent, and then he's already behind him.
Yeah.
And he's standing like it's the aura moment. It's the real aura moment for Zoro. Now, you got all the other cool stuff. Like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but
I thought him and Killer was pretty.
him with Killer was cool as well. But
Yeah.
again, it's for me. I really appreciate like the honest, ethical swordsmanship
I can see
because
that.
it's more.
extra.
Yeah, it was more
But
about
that's
his
because he got
skills.
stronger, Rob.
That's the thing. So he's stronger. So he's more like with hockey being involved, everything is more
Exactly.
expanded.
Yes.
That was more just like straight up technique and hockey kind of coming in. So
Yeah.
for me, you can call me a boomer for that.
I
That's
feel
fine.
like at that moment,
respect
you
that.
still thought he was too cool.
That was it.
So you watch a lot of like Japanese or like Asian like
Back in the
content
day,
back in the day?
back in the day, growing up, I watched I was a big Jet Li Fearless. That was
Ah,
my movie.
that's
I used to
gas.
rewatch Jet Li Fearless all the time, do with a tiger claw. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
that's it. I mean, I'm a big black people. We call it IP man, but Eat Man.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, we watching IP Man tonight. Like, yeah, it's all IP Man.
I am today years old where I learned that it was Eatman.
Yo, I'm
I
telling you,
I
it's
never knew that.
That's what
That's
master
it.
does.
You've
Yeah,
been
that's
lying
what
to
they
me
call
this
him.
whole time.
I've only
I don't
heard it.
like you.
I heard IP and IP. I never heard Eep, so I learned some new things
Yeah,
today
it's
too.
Eat Man. And then
I blame you.
It's all good.
I remember my roommate was Cantonese, so he told me, he's like, nah, it's Eat Man. It's not IP Man. I was like, oh, my bad, cuz.
Word.
I know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I just grew up with that. And then from there, just when I see stuff like that, I'm like, it's like why I love Rock Lee so much.
Yeah.
Rock Lee!
Legend of the
Lee,
Drunken
again,
Master.
Honest, ethical hoops. Him and Kimimaro,
Yes.
ethical, drunken
Beautiful
master.
fight.
Yep.
You know, Mortal Kombat when we played that, like,
Did you watch the Drunken Master movies and either one of them?
no.
Ooh,
I
you
only
gotta
was
watch
exposed
them,
to the
bro.
Drunken Master. It's either Soul Calibur, Tekken. Was it Tekken?
Tekken.
I
it was
think it's Dead or
Tekken.
Alive,
It was
nah?
Tekken. It was Tekken.
It was Tekken.
Tekken 3. There was a drunken master.
There was a
in Tekken
Drunken
3,
Master
yeah.
in Tekken 3, so I used to play him a lot.
Mhm.
Then when I saw Lee do it, I'm like, oh, that's the Tekken joint.
Mhm.
But I knew the Drunken Master was an actual thing, but I
Yeah.
never watched it.
It came a lot because a lot of his choreography came from the Legend of Drunken Master Jackie Chan movie. Jackie Chan did 2 movies. He did the
Ah.
Drunken Master.
Okay.
Then he not redid it, but did another Drunken Master movie called The Legend of Drunken Master.
Okay.
That came out like around 1988.
Oh, I gotta watch
Yeah, it
those.
was fire.
I
bro.
gotta
Really
watch
took
those.
that drunken master out of
Yeah.
Tekken. I'm mad. Anyway.
So I see somebody. I see somebody in the chat right now. It's an interesting question. So I wanted to ask. You sent Oda an email?
All right.
What's this about?
Oh.
Yeah,
So-
like I was like, I gotta ask about this.
There was a time in the manga where I saw, you guys remember that clip where you saw Kuma's backstory, like a glimpse of it at first,
Yeah.
at him as a slave,
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
right?
Yep.
And instantly I was intrigued. I'm like, oh, that looks sad. I feel like I'm about to cry if I watch this.
Mhm.
So, but I know how Oda gets. He'll show you something, and then he'll go off it for like 20 chapters, 30 chapters, 40 chapters before he readdresses it again, because that's what he does.
Yep.
So in that moment, I was doing a bit, and I'm like, Oda, I'm about to send you a strongly worded email. We better get this backstory in 10 chapters, or I'm going to send you a strongly worded email. I said that multiple times. Funny thing is, in 10 chapters, we did get the backstory.
That's insane.
So people believe I sent a strongly worded email. And now it's a gimmick where it's like, oh, JB sending these emails.
Yo, wow.
Now everyone gets mad at me because the backstory is one of the saddest things we ever experienced.
Yep.
Everybody was
Facts.
crying. I was
Yeah.
crying. It was bad. Like I was in pain. And everyone's like, it's your fault. It's the email's fault. That's why Oda mad at you for the email. So now he made us all cry because of you. So yeah,
That was a
that's
great
where it came-
backstory.
Yeah. Oh my God. So good. It pulled me back.
I think that's the saddest because you said Law and Robin. I think that might be the saddest.
It is. It is. It's the one that affected me the most. It's the one I cried to the most. Right? And it's just, nah, man. Like, it really pulled me back because at One Piece, I was kind of wavering for a little bit, and I loved it, so I was never going to drop it. But with the Kuma backstory, and because I told you, I love characters.
Mhm.
So when I saw Kuma and everything he did, everything he went through, I'm like,
Egghead's my favorite
Yeah.
arc.
I don't blame you.
Like I said, like that's
I
my
don't blame
favorite
you.
arc. Like from beginning to end, straight masterpiece. And Kuma's backstory with Bonnie, I just think they put that together so well. Like to a point, I think that was one of the highest rated episodes too for One Piece.
Yeah.
Yes.
The back
That
story.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was the highest one.
Yeah, I think it was like 9.8. something.
Yeah, I think it was the highest one in IMDb too. It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
high. I
Mm.
was like, yeah.
I respect it too, bro.
People
I
were
feel
actually
like they did-
mad we didn't cry for that episode.
They were
Really?
very mad when they
Yeah.
cried.
People were coming at people. I know one of my homegirls, she didn't cry during her reaction as well. And they was really getting mad at her.
Yeah.
She's like, you a woman, how you not crying? I'm like, that's wild.
Yeah.
man.
Nah,
that's wild.
Yo, hold on. Like, slow down. Yeah, they was really coming at
Like,
people.
One
for not
Piece fans
crying.
gotta chill.
Yo, man. Yo. It was crazy, man. But, yeah. I cried like a
crazy.
baby, man. I was sobbing. It was hard.
Yeah.
So are you when it was coming out the anime, you would watch it every week too?
Yeah, every week.
Okay.
Because I knew what it was coming, and the anime, they did it way better. The Anime did it so much better, and it was great in the manga, but the anime sold it.
Mm. So how do you feel about the fact that we're going seasonal now? Do you think One Piece will benefit from that?
I think it'll benefit because a lot of Toei's pacing has been bad for a while. I know you guys when you was going through Dressrosa,
Woo.
Dressrosa's bad.
That's actually when I picked
It's
up
the
the manga.
worst. That's the worst One Piece has ever been. Is that Dressrosa anime? It was literally all of us will agree. Dressrosa anime was awful, like bad. You see the same dude in the stands over and over and over again. I'm just like we gotta do something about it. So I think seasonal will have more time to actually just follow the storyboard, right? Not a lot of fluff that they put in, a lot of standing around and different panels and scenes. I'm sure y'all seen the memes, right? So hopefully that should help out.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And thoughts on live action?
I'm excited for it. When it first was announced, most of the live actions were trash. So we was like, yeah, I don't know if this is really gonna work out for us. Like, and One Piece is hard to do because like how you gonna get the devil fruit effects and the CGI and all that. And the first season was really good. Like we were like genuinely like, wow, this is actually put One Piece on the map in general. I know a lot of people that started watching One Piece from the live action. It did really well, and I think one of the best things that they did is they reached out to the YouTube community and the online community and asked them and interviewed them. Remember the writer Matt Owens, he was the writer and director at the time. He was like talking to me, Brago, Roger, just interacting because he was part of the community. So we had a different level of trust because we knew the people that were actually like not going to spin it out. Because you remember Dragon Ball Evolution and all the other stuff that they did. Like, you're scared they're not going to really do right by One Piece. Now, there are some things they changed, like Garp being Scottish is a little wild, but like it is what it is there. but it was great. I mean, God, Arlong is like one of the funniest things they've ever done. They made him like a Dominican dude from New York. Like he really was just out here. Like he was just, we call him Arquan in my chat. That's what he is.
Arquan is hilarious.
Yo, he was just really out here. Like even the speeches he was giving, the dude that played him was fire, and like they just did a really good job. So I'm excited for season 2. And I think it's just a good advertisement for anime, and I think they have set the path for live actions being more acceptable because they're doing a lot more now.
Blue Lock.
They might be better. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it.
The trailer looks crazy. Yeah.
Drop the trailer.
Because they had Shaolin Soccer back in the day, so they already got
Shaolin Soccer? Yo,
that's what I'm saying.
I used to love Shaolin Soccer. That movie was hilarious.
I never seen that.
Shaolin Soccer is wild, dog. Like
Shaolin Soccer is wild.
It's
I gotta see
wild.
We're gonna eventually watch that.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it. It's crazy,
It's
man.
great. Shaolin Soccer is
It's
great.
hilarious.
I'm like, nah, this movie. I'm like, well,
Hilarious.
Yeah,
I think it's the same people that made Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah.
Or the main actor in it. So
We're actually watching that this week. Crazy.
Are we?
Kung Fu Hustle. man.
Alright. So if you had to choose another animator to adapt into a live action, like, what
That's a
would
great question. Because I know they tried to do Full Metal Alchemist. I heard the Death Note one was bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
I heard that was really bad. Believe it or not, the one that comes to mind is actually Monster, because Monster is the one that would translate best live action because it's a murder mystery. So it's pretty easy to do. You just got to get the right actors and the right lines, and it'd be perfect.
It's out, people.
Yeah.
The Knives Out.
Honestly, though,
That's a
that would
fact.
be a good idea for real. Yeah, Monster would be one that comes to mind. And the rest of them they've done already. They just weren't good, so they kind of just vanished. into
Yeah,
the
they did a
sun.
Cowboy Bebop one. I was mad
Yu
about that
Hakusho.
one.
That one was good.
I heard
from
that
what
one
I
was
seen,
pretty
from what I
decent.
seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I liked it. The Yu Yu Hakusho one.
Oh yeah, actually was good. I watched 2 or 3 episodes. I'm like, that's
The
not bad.
Veroni Kenshin one
Even
was
the fight
alright.
scene
I heard
was
the Kenshin
fire.
was the best one.
Kenshin one was
I heard
yeah,
it was the
yeah.
best
speak,
one
yeah,
by a
speak.
distance.
Yeah, because it's easy to do those, like you said. Like if that's like a samurai type of.
Yeah, anything
Yeah.
Samurai Champloo would be cold.
Yes.
They did a live action.
Yeah, they
Samurai
could.
Champloo.
They
that would
could.
be clean.
They could,
I would
for
love
sure.
that.
I'm
Michael
actually
B.
shocked.
Jordan to produce it.
Yeah.
Not
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
No, I said get him for Samurai Shampoo.
that would work. That would be cold.
oh Afro Samurai.
Yeah, Afro.
Afro
Yeah, Afro
Samurai.
Samurai.
That's what got me
That-
back in.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I mixed the two up. I actually.
Oh, you
I was
mad?
thinking about-
I was like,
That's why everybody. That's why
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Oh yeah."
I was like, Michael B.
I
Jordan.
mean-
He do like anime, so I guess that makes sense.
Y'all looking at me like, I guess.
A lot of scenes in Creed 3 was inspired by anime and stuff like that.
Ipo?
So
Was it Ipo?
he said it was a compilation of different ones and stuff like that. I know Ipo was one, but he said that other things were worked into it too.
Now, hearing how much you like swordplay and anime, I'm actually shocked that my boy Zoro isn't like your favorite
gotta
out of
chill.
the Straw Hat crew, bro.
Nah, man, he's not. I like Zoro. I ain't got no issues with him. You know, he's just not better than Sanji. That's it.
Zoro.
That statement was wild.
What? Yeah, how much you love swordplay?
Yo, I didn't even process that till just now. First we got we in Germany. Now we dealing with swordplay.
So we'll play this game real quick. It's balance between my thing and your thing. It's gonna be agenda or facts.
Ooh, wonderful.
So I'm gonna give you two of my opinions, and you let me know if it's a fact or if it's an agenda.
Okay.
So the chat actually been asking before this came out, like they was commenting like, "Yo, JD Legend has to watch Boruto or read the manga." And I'm gonna tell you how I feel about Boruto. I feel like Boruto is better than Naruto. It's like a car, like you know how cars start off with the key to start the car, and now you have push to start. The evolution of the show, it has better animation, it has more quality. You still have Boruto. I mean, you still have Naruto, Sasuke in it. You have newer characters, and not only that, you see Naruto being a father figure to probably the best character in all Naruto universe, Boruto. Boruto is everything that Naruto isn't. He's confident, he believes in himself, and he's not an outcast.
Naruto believed in himself. Believe it.
Naruto's slogan is "Believe it."
That's agenda.
That's
a
Pure agenda.
That's pure agenda.
Pure agenda, dog.
You
Yeah.
you think I don't believe that?
You
I'm
Hakusho.
trying to. I'm trying to assess whether you actually believe that or not.
Yeah.
I still think it's agenda. There's no way. There's no way, dog. There's no way.
Toes on
There's
that.
no way, dog. Talking about confidence. Naruto, he the only one who believed in himself because nobody else did except for what's his name?
What?
Iruka Sensei. Yeah, that's the only dude. He fought Neji, folded Neji, fought Gaara.
Bro, he ran away from the kids when he was a little kid when they were making fun of him. He didn't believe himself until your dude came.
Yeah,
And yeah, Boruto has no. I'm not gonna spoil you, but he has nobody that believes in him.
Yeah,
What?
That's
Ah!
not true.
They love his
That's
family.
No.
Huh?
He
He
has a loving
didn't watch
wife.
Naruto.
I said what I
He
was.
didn't watch
parents.
Naruto.
I said, yo,
Naruto's father
wait,
was a
you-
Hokage.
Wait, you watch a little bit of it?
I've seen bits and
Okay,
pieces of
his
Boruto
dad's
without
never there.
parents.
First off, so that's not.
But his
that don't
dad is
count.
alive.
His dad's
That's
not there though. He doesn't spend time with him though. He's never there.
be doing
That's
his
why I'm
best.
saying believe him. He even said, "Yo, pops is
What
never
about his
there."
mom?
dad
What about his sister?
Yeah,
His mom's
Hinato's
busy
a
with
whole
his-
ninja.
But it's a different
You
type
want
of
Sasuke
confidence. It's a different kind of confidence that you get from your father. I feel like so Naruto. I mean Boruto misses out on that, and then his mom is taking care of the daughter, so he still feels neglected. You get what I'm saying?
That's
Where
fair.
Naruto had the Ruka Sensei that had no kids, had no wife.
Yeah, but he didn't live with him. Naruto lived by
Think
himself.
about how Naruto was living, dog.
Yeah.
Yo, this man got
To the
3
face.
square meals. This dude got spoiled milk because he getting taken by the third Hokage.
Naruto
Boy
got a good
spoiled
support
milk.
system, yo.
Look
Nah, they did Naruto
Look
dirty.
at him dirty. They got
Dirty,
Sasuke in a
bro.
penthouse suite. Naruto in Section 8.
Yeah.
Like Boruto grew up in
That's
a lucky.
fact with riding milk.
I didn't say who had it hard.
Naruto got the nuclear family. Naruto ain't got nothing, bro. Like, what are we on?
I never said who had it harder. I said believe it in some. Y'all
Exactly.
Naruto has a good
Yo,
support system,
that's
bro.
bull-
He has a good
Naruto had a way better support system. Yo,
Way
the
better.
Hokage, the Hidden Leaf Village did him dirty
Yes.
after his father was the fourth Hokage.
And your all-powerful uncle is like your best friend too. The uncle with Rinnegan, Sharingan,
Yeah.
all kinds of
that
shit.
doesn't take care of his daughter. It's a lot of issues in that whole storyline,
Yeah,
which
they
is
not
good.
Yeah.
But he takes care of Boruto more than he does. his
He
daughter.
believes in Boruto.
Yeah.
He literally
Nah, that's
idolizes
later
Sasuke,
on.
though.
That's
You know what I'm
later-
saying?
That's later on in the series.
But
Yeah,
we're
I'm
talking about the series.
beginning.
But that's
I'm talking
still,
about-
that's still in the early part of the series, though.
Because even Naruto later on, everybody believe in him too. I'm just talking about the beginning.
No, but it's way earlier in the series
Nah,
of
it is.
Boruto. Yeah,
Not only did Naruto believe in Boruto, but he also held him accountable when he used them ninja tools to win that match.
Facts.
Yeah, like
Facts.
he was disappointed because
That's
like,
true.
as a father should be because it's like, yo, all this training that you're
That was
getting.
agenda,
and this
bro.
is what-
The best fight on Naruto is in Boruto. I don't know if you've seen it, so I'm not gonna
I
say
think
it.
you talking about the Naruto-
Momoshiki.
Yeah, Momoshiki.
Yeah, you seen that?
I don't disagree with that.
Thank you.
mean,
Let's go. That's
I
another
mean,
plus.
I never saw.
And
I
that's
saw
speculative.
enough of it. If you talking about hands, probably. In terms of fight, I'm still taking Rock Lee versus Gaara, dog. I ain't gonna-
even hands,
That was
even
a good
hands.
I mean, that's
you know what I'm saying? That fight is
even hands. Obito versus Kakashi.
First,
Hands,
first,
like that.
first episode. That first minute, I told everyone it's better probably than any first minute of any anime period. And when that fight returns, Boruto versus Kawaki, it will be anime fight of the year.
The very first episode.
First minute.
First
Uh,
minute is
I was
Of
gonna say
Boruto.
the best first
The
episode
foreshadow
ever is
thing
Promised
at first.
Neverland. That first
Boruto.
episode was special.
Or
Yeah,
Attack on
you
Titan, one of them.
Attack on
All
Titan was
time.
pretty good too. Yeah, of all
I
time,
agree
it's
with
in
you
there.
on
Yeah,
that,
Promised Neverland first episode was special.
But even if we're comparing it to Naruto caught a body his first episode.
With the white hair dude.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't
did
died,
do.
though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I thought he did. I thought he did.
Nah,
Okay.
Nah, he didn't. They just
Okay.
locked him up. I think
Okay.
yeah.
he got packed up.
Yeah, that's
Packed up.
the
though.
first
Yeah.
minute compared to a whole episode. Because, like, there's a lot of better first episodes.
I just
of
said minute.
series.
I said first.
That's what I'm saying. He was.
Yeah.
I specifically
I'm
said.
just saying. I'm just saying.
very
I'm just saying.
Like when you taking 1 minute to make it. That's the most
Wait,
agenda thing I've ever heard of.
Yo,
my
he
life.
said, "But yo, that first 60
that 1 minute.
seconds."
That 1 minute is completely different from the rest of the episode.
Rob, could you remind me what happened? What happened in that first minute?
It's when they foreshadow.
Damn, let him tell it. Let him tell it. Since you love it so much, what happened at that first minute?
I literally posted
knows
a fight scene from on TikTok 2 days ago.
Yeah, he knows it.
It's when the future when he's like, you're gonna die like the seventh Hokage.
Okay.
He's like, yo, now, just thinking about that, I'm getting goosebumps.
Okay.
I hate him,
That's
yo.
not
I
a
hate
He
agenda.
didn't say that though. He
That's
didn't
a-
say that exactly.
Yo,
gave me high.
Goosebumps
I'm gonna
is
send you with the
crazy.
7 Hokage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
I'm gonna
Well,
send you.
you
My
can
fault. I said it
I
wrong.
mean, yeah, he did say it wrong, but I mean, I can understand. Yeah, close enough.
And the next one, agenda or facts. This character, I feel like, is too cool for school. I feel like he is not a he has emotional problems. He does not know how to communicate. He does not know how to speak how he feels. And then when he doesn't get his way, he threatens to leave the group. I'm talking about that sucker ass dude, Zoro. I don't like Zoro. This is all facts. This ain't no agenda. When nothing happened, when Sanji came up to you, couldn't just tell him what happened? You couldn't, like, yo, you too cool. Nah, you're bleeding. Blood's just, like, bro, you look messed up. You good? No, it happened. Like, bro, like, he's crazy, bro. Like, he's tapped. And that's really how I feel about
And he thinks he's racist.
Nah, I mean, I never pushed on that. Yeah,
But he is racist though. Low key. He's a
Oh,
little racist.
no,
I never push like I never put like he's like I don't really go like he's a racist. I hate Zoro. I'm like I brought it up, but I don't really lean on
Couldn't
that.
do that because he
That's
likes
what-
Green Bull though. Like that's why I think
Yeah,
he can't
that's
really bring that
why
up.
the
He
guy
likes Green
is
Bull,
right.
bro.
He wear and it's fashion sense. He wears 2 different shades of green, bro. Like what's good with you, bro? Like is that agenda or is it facts? How you feel?
Part of me wants to troll and say facts. It's definitely agenda. It's definitely agenda. I want to say facts because it's great. It's great agenda. It's a great spin. I like it. That's how.
I really don't think that's how I feel.
Part of me actually believes that's how you feel, especially when you said he is he's emotionally insecure, doesn't communicate. I'm just like. That's funny, but that's what I would say if I'm being an agenda rat and I'm trying to really trying to like find a way to criticize somebody because he really don't be. You're right. The funny thing is like everything you said is right. He really don't be communicating like that. He said nothing happens so he can farm the moment. Like that's you know what I'm saying. Like Sanji wasn't just there.
Also, to be fair, like, what do I get out of telling you what happened? What are you gonna do?
All right, so imagine you have kids and your son gets beat up and he just goes home. You're like, yo,
That's not the same thing.
so
That's not the same
different.
thing. That's not the same
That's
thing.
so
That's not the same
different.
thing.
yo.
Sanji
That's
is
so
not
different.
his father.
That's not his dad.
Sanji is not his
I
father.
wasn't comparing. I was saying, I know if he picks up on that, like he watches Zoro.
Yeah,
and that
his
happens,
kid gonna
so
be
he
a
gets
But
beat
nah.
up.
In
And he
Zoro's
comes
defense,
home and he
it was a
nothing.
lot more than he said it like for a lot more reasons than
He's gonna be a
that.
terrible dad, dog.
Like Zoro didn't tell him because he wasn't gonna let Luffy know what was going on.
No,
Like,
I'm not talking about Luffy. Sanji. Asked
yeah,
him.
but that's the thing.
That-
Like,
why can't you let
I'm not letting
Sanji-
nobody know.
but
Why not? Sanji.
Sanji would keep a secret though.
Yeah, like,
He kept Vegapunk secret.
bro. Why? That's how I'm like.
Facts.
That's the only reason I'm like, you couldn't
Facts.
tell.
Yeah,
Sanji
but
was looking at him
still.
like, yo, you good, bro? Like,
You good,
But
bud?
still, it was like Sanji clearly saw that he wasn't good, and then he made sure that he was good. He wanted to give him the help that he needed because he was hurt.
Now I'm not gonna let my son watch that scene.
Like, what?
You know how mad I'll be if my son said that to me? He gets over
Nothing
here
happened.
bleeding
Nah,
his
Patrick,
Yes.
if my son watches that scene and says, "Wait till I bleed, Dad," I'm gonna tell you nothing. I'm gonna slap my kid. Like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking
Like,
No, if your son just went.
We'll
and
watch
handled-
the anime.
Your,
What are you
your
talking
son
about
went
right
and
now?
handled himself. Thing and came home like, yo, nothing happened, bro. I'm good.
Yo, you know how many movies I've seen? If I want to do half of it,
No,
I
this is a
ain't gonna
movie.
lie. It's something
I'm not gonna lie. That's happened in my life.
No, that's
though.
something that happened. We watched.
Yeah.
Somebody came home and somebody got beat up, and they didn't tell their parents. Like we was like, yo, what's good? Like Joe was like, yo, you not gonna just walk in my house and not say that. Like,
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think about what it was.
I forgot what it was
Yeah,
though.
but I think now I'm just thinking about it though. That's happened in real life though. Like that's happened to my
Oh,
brother.
I think it
like my
was,
brothers come home
Welcome to Derry.
messed up, and then they're like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was.
was
It was.
Derry.
It was Welcome to
Yeah.
Derry,
Where bro
but-
just be running around doing whatever he
Oh,
wants.
that's different. He's
Nah,
dealing
welcome
with
to
an
Derry.
alien.
Welcome to Derry
When
was
he came
stabbed.
home, they're like, what happened? Like,
Welcome to Derry was stabbed.
Yeah.
But yo, guys, we appreciate everyone that's been rocking with us, guys. Make sure you guys like it up. We have so much more guests coming soon. And JD Legends is the first of many appearances, brother.
Yes, sir.
You're
Yes,
welcome
sir.
here anytime. This was an amazing, amazing podcast. We learned so much from you. Great laughs. You want to let the people know where they could follow you and all that good stuff again?
Absolutely. JD Legend on YouTube. JAYD for those that don't, because I know people put JD, but yeah, JD Legend really anywhere. There's a dot, there's a dash. There's JD Legend TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. That's where you can find me in Twitch as well.
And
Yeah, I'm
thanks
not
for you
gonna
pulling up.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
go.
No.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Like care package right there. We got a lot of dope goodies in there. The hoodie that Rob currently has on, it's in there too. So some dope stuff in there.
Thanks for having me, man. This
Thanks
has
for
been
being
fun.
here, man. Thank
It's
you.
been really fun, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Make sure you guys go check out JD Legend, man. One of the funniest videos I see on video. I love your videos that you do. The Agenda History 101.
Oh man, I love 'em.
Yo,
My community
any
is
news
great.
on when the next one dropping? No.
So we just dropped one recently, like a week ago.
Okay.
So the next one should be coming up. I'm gonna guess a month or two, but you never know.
Okay.
You never know, but it's coming up.
I like that phrase, agenda, man.
In
That's it.
two of my opinions, he said were agenda, so I guess
bro,
I lost
it's
the
tech-
game.
And today, after today, I'm officially the president of the Agenda Bleach Club.
Hey man, that's it. You got a bleach agenda. Everyone got one, man. Everyone got an agenda.
I'm officially the president.
Jaws Vegeta agenda.
Yeah, I definitely got a Vegeta agenda. Who else? Zorro. Zorro
Zorro.
definitely got a Zorro
100%.
agenda. And
Got
Naruto.
agenda over here. You
Yep.
know.
Usopp, man, conquers hockey. You already know the vibes.
Who's this kid?
It's a useless agenda.
Useless. It's
just
crazy.
a useless agenda.
Craziest agenda.
My
ever.
agenda's for JJK, yo. Top 5 all time.
That's not a bad take.
Yeah.
And
It's going
guys,
crazy
we
right
got
now.
so much surprises coming for you guys. Make sure you guys go check out Patreon for a lot of dopeness. And we give a little surprises on these shows. We got something coming next month. My boy Jerry's gonna let you know. For all the people that are live right now, you're gonna get a little surprise of what's coming next. What's coming next month, Jerry? What's coming next month, Jerry?
Adrian, what's coming next month, guys? Like you guys have asked us about the show that we're gonna do after Gravity Falls, right?
Facts.
And we've gotten a lot of shows, and we came down to which show we go do, and we gonna let you guys know here. Drum roll, please. The next show that we will be doing after Gravity Falls is Ben 10.
Yeah.
Ben
Shout out to
10.
Ben 10.
Oh, okay. Y'all ain't never seen
Haven't
Ben
seen
10?
it. Nah.
I've never seen
Oh,
Ben 10.
yeah. Hey, man, listen.
I've seen it in spurts, not like
Yeah.
enough to
Love Ben 10.
Passing.
Man.
Yeah.
passing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That theme song go hard, man.
Yo.
What? Yo, what?
They always want to skip it.
Joel
Damn.
gets it every time he can't watch
Skipping
it.
it?
Well, yeah.
We ain't gonna watch every episode. That's why.
No ordinary kid, dog. Come on.
But like that first time, yeah, we gotta go.
I love it.
I want to run down some of these super chats too, man. We appreciate all y'all that tune in and send super chats every time, man. So we're going to run through these really quick. A lot of the main questions, so we'll run through them quick for y'all. I got RG donated and said, UG is the least main character of any anime that I've seen in a long time or ever. But I still love his character and his role in the story in the anime. Tool donated and said, Jay, you started the One Piece agenda thing, and it's made the One Piece community so much more fun. Tell them about the top agendas trending right now.
Oh. So one of them is Mihawk painted his sword black. It's not actually black. That one is hilarious. And you know what the hockey knot now? Anytime there's a Conqueror's hockey feat, it's actually someone. It's actually Shanks that's using hockey knots that he stored up. He's not actually using it. Another one is Dragon always stares east because you know the thing like where he's at.
Yeah.
So he said his devil fruit is the South bird from Skypiea. He's the East bird. So when he's Zoan form, he'll just be a bird staring. So that's a gimmick as well.
It's hilarious.
Yasop being a trash dad. I don't even know that that's agenda. I think that's his
That might
facts.
be a
Yasop,
I mean, that's
Yasop is
regular,
just
though.
garbage.
Yeah, I don't know too
It's regular.
Yeah. Those are the main ones. Those are the main ones that are going around. There's other little ones like Zoro being racist. Obviously, is
Yeah, I've
is
seen
the
that
one
a
that
lot.
I've been championing. I mean, the evidence is there, man. Like,
But Usopp he's black.
I mean, he tolerate Usopp. Racist people always got
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
yeah.
black friend. That's what Usopp is.
Yo,
He
he
the
didn't
one
want.
black friend.
Yeah.
I like black people. Look at
To be
Usopp.
fair,
Like,
he was like, nah, Usopp not getting back
Ooh.
on his boat, even
Yeah.
though it was justified. But
you
he
see
said
what I'm saying?
Usopp-
Why was he so hard campaigning for Usopp? He's like, I've been waiting for that.
It was
I've been waiting for that.
It was
justified, but he finally had a reason, you know. 'Cause it's always littered in there. Blackbeard only fights off screen because he's loaded off screen. And
No bully.
I love Blackbeard, but every fight he's had is off screen.
Real talk.
Nobody know what he's doing.
Ace.
We got Alfredo. Alfredo's donated us at W Podcast. The Rat King is at last here. I want to know. I feel like we talked about a little bit of this, so we won't get too deep into it. But they said, "What is your rattiest / most toxic take / agenda?" I feel like we did a little bit of that a second ago with some of you.
This Zoro take. I think that's
definitely
number
did
one. I ain't heard that Zoro. Zoro is emotionally unstable. That's funny. I'm using that. I will be using that. That is funny.
We got Ali the second donated again twice. They said it's always Sanji fans who hate on Usopp. They just mad because their boy will never unlock Conqueror's Haki like Usopp. Facts though.
Sanji
What
whoop
you
his
talking
ass,
about?
man.
Sanji whoop his ass.
Yeah, Sanji fold him like a
Dog
long
walking.
shot. Yeah.
What you talking about?
Now when I get my Conqueror's Haki,
Kick his nose
but
back
don't
in
worry
his
about
face,
it.
bro.
Ali the second donated again and said, "Come on, Jay, that's a low blow. You know Usopp abandoned Robin because she turned to a toy and everyone forgot she existed. See, he ain't even run, bro.
Oh.
He ain't even.
That's
Come on,
true.
Come on.
Wow.
That's not what the agenda said. My
Yeah.
bad.
Agenda. That's Usopp's
That
agenda
was
right there.
it.
Hey,
That's actually a
Hey.
fact, though. When they get turned to the toy, they lose memory of that
Usopp
person.
agenda. I don't know why they be
I
trying to
forgot
hate
about
when he's
that.
so easy to love. Just love, man. The only thing stronger than hate is what, guys? We learned.
Oh, the bad
Love.
love.
Man, come on,
Hey,
stop playing.
he using the bad
Stop
one.
playing.
Like,
Bro.
what did they teach me that?
Yeah.
Yo, NSOAXL donated and said, Jay, you reading Modulo?
Yes, I am.
That's a Spanish manga?
That's
No.
JJK
J-
part 2.
JJK part 2.
I don't know why I read it
Modulo.
like that, but it looked like Modelo. So
That's
that's Modulo, yo. Yo,
Uh,
I was like, yo, that might say Modulo. I don't
Read
know
it
what that
Spanish.
says.
manga is
Yo.
better.
And the final one we'll read today, and this is a great question, man. So this is for everybody on the panel. Which anime studio do you think will dominate this year the most? Mappa with JJK and Hell's Paradise, David Pro with Fire Force and JoJo's Steel Ball Run, or I'm gonna say this wrong, but Pero with
Perry,
Bleach
yeah,
and Black Clover.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got Mappa.
It's got to be. Mappa's already done. The stuff they've done in JJK is like cinematically, like they've never done stuff like this in anime before. So I think, yeah.
Bias in me wants to say the Bleach with Black Clover, but then Bleach is also there. So I'm gonna say
Agenda.
Mappa.
Mappa for sure.
I don't hate
Alright.
Bleach, by the way, guys.
For sure.
It's
That was the
okay.
last
Pero
super
is close. It's close though. Perry or whatever.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
was like, I know I'm
They did
probably
good.
saying
They've been doing good.
So, guys, make sure y'all keep it locked. Our next pod will be around March 23rd to the 24th. So make sure y'all keep it locked, and we'll be announcing that guest real soon. I go by the name Robcityrt.
I am the Maniac, aka the president of the Bleach Agenda Club.
Patricrt.
Yo, it's your boy DC. Shout out to Bar for the last super chat. Instead of Zoro, we should roast Mr. Hockey Conquerors all, but the man has a devil fruit factory. Love y'all. This two of the best collabing ever. Shout out to you. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
And it's your boy Wells, man.
JD Legend.
And that settles that.
The Round Table.
We out.
Yes, sir. That was a fire podcast.
That was fun.